make each other on this wild and crazy carousel of life. Any cool how it changed the path of our lives, set us off a new adventure. This carousel takes us round and round. This labyrinth of life, you can't tell up from down. Having so much fun, we forget to check when this crossroads taking us. But hey, here we come, this carousel spins us round so much. Sometimes you don't know should you stay or get off. It's only just begun. Welcome to this wide maze of life. And it's fun how this life is giving us the chance to be a hero or a fiend. It's our choice, so let us try to make the best of what our fates have laid in our dreams. This carousel spins inside our minds. This labyrinth of life, you can't tell wrong from right. Having so much fun. Didn't see the cliff past the helping bend in the road. But hey, here we go. This carousel takes us high and high. The force of gravity, the river that a fire burning in your heart. Welcome to this wide maze of life.
Everybody, take your meds. Ah!
Thinking you got is freaking. Thinking you got like raps. Oh, how it all works now. Body spinning around and round. Can't tell up from down. Spinning inside your mind. Can't tell wrong from right. Nothing to do but let it go. Enjoy the ride. This carousel takes us round and round. This crazy maze of life, you can't tell up from down. Having so much fun, we forget to ask where this magic's taking us. But hey, here we come, this carousel spins you round and round. You really don't know why, but it makes you wanna shout. We've only just begun. Let's enjoy this wide maze of life.
Oi. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, which is happy times, don't you? My name is Finley Fish, and I had a rough sleep. Emphasis on the rough, because my dog kept waking me up. So even though I was supposed to be sleeping in, like I was supposed to get like 9 hours of sleep, I did not. I did not. But hello, everybody. Hi, Boom. Hey, Sammy. Hey, everybody. Here, look in the background. Same. Like, I woke up super groggy and with a headache. I was like, oh. Oh, I have to make breakfast. And then I made breakfast, and then I felt a lot better. But, still not ideal. Still not ideal. I forget to do this thing? About to do that. Oh, what? IVs! IVs! There we go, that's the right one. Anyway. Yeah, not really much to talk about. I just want to play more RE9. Like, I've been watching everyone else play it, and I was like, I want to play it again, I want to play it again, I want to play it again, I want to play it again. So we'll probably play it again next week, so people can get the nice Umbrella Corporation badge as well. But I digress. Today we're looking at The Seance of Blake Manor. I played the game, the demo for this during Steam Next Fest sometime last year, and I really thought it was cool. So when I saw an opportunity to, you know, play the game, I was like, sure. With pleasure, actually. And yeah, that's about it. I guess we'll talk about this week's schedule. Let me pull that up quick. Where'd I put it again? What the Factors of programming language compiles the Factorio circuit network blueprint. Disgusting! Oh my goodness. Making a your own. Anyway, what was I? Right, schedule. Boy, my brain is not here right now, huh? That's fine. That's fine. That reminds me, I need to make the dang Discord event still. I need to make the Discord event. Let's see, there's Sked. We'll need to make a Discord event because we're having an event on Saturday. Don't you know? Oh. I don't know why I switched to whatever accent that was. Hey, Nedra. Let's try this again. I'm covered up. I'm no longer covered up. So this week's schedule! Well, yesterday was already Factory Day, but I mean, it's always going to be Factory Monday unless stated otherwise, right? Right. Today we're looking at the Seance of Blake Manor. The devs have kindly provided me with a key for review purposes. Please do check them out, if you like the game. Tomorrow, City Hunter. Yes, that's City Hunter. The, I guess, iconic, like, early synth pop anime, I think you would classify it as. I'm not 100% sure now. Turns out it actually has a game, and they've made a new one now as well. And I think it also has the old one. We're gonna check that out tomorrow. I'm very excited for that. Thursday, more Factory Day, of course. Friday, quite appropriately with Persona music playing, but I mean, it's like a coin flip whether Persona music's playing here or not. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Hold up. Water. We're finally returning to Persona 5 Royal after what feels like a month. Again, we were supposed to finish this back in November. Followed by a extended deadline of December, and yet here we are in March, and we're only like halfway through the game. So we're gonna pick up the pace there. We're picking up the pace, I'm taking it fairly easy during the week with only the one stream each, because A, I want to like acclimate to the weather changing, I want to recover from the hefty weekend, and I want to be in primo condition for Persona. Exactly, Yuko. Yo, 25 super seconds, go! Then, because we've got all this Resident Evil out of the way for now, 20 streams from Notro 2, let's go! We're finally getting to some of the backlog items. So, we're getting more Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, we're getting more Library of Ruina. We're also, because this has been delayed and cancelled twice already, getting the dang darn ol' Funya community stream. There will be a Discord event going up when I remember to make it. Maybe we'll make it now quick so I don't forget. Hold on. Create event. Twitch.tv/FinleyFish. Yes. Anya Reborn Community Day. That will be this Saturday, starting at 8 PM GMT+2. And will last for 4 hours. Probably. maybe longer, depending on the holes. Depends on the holes. Pangya Reborn, and then just add the website. But yeah, if you aren't familiar with what Pangya is, it's a, I guess, golf RPG? Golf JRPG? It's a golf MORPG, only one M though, because it's not massive, because you only do it in like teams of 4, but like it's also a gacha game, but like it died back in 2004, now it's private servers, so you don't have to worry about the gacha elements anymore, you know? You know? Yeah, you know. You know what's up. What is happening? Hold up. Ugh. Okay. Well, that was something that just happened. I'm gonna ignore that. Yeah. Thanks, nose and throat. That's very cool of you, actually. And where'd I save it? Over there. Yeah, it works. Okay, and for those of you who are interested in attending the Pangya Reborn community event, the event is now, in fact, live on our Discord. Yes. All set. Now, share your event. Ha 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 ha. There we go. Okay. But yeah, that's the schedule for the week. Womp, womp. Now, without further ado, let us play some video game. Boy, oh boy. Why am I so burpy? I did change my setup a little bit as well, because I wanted to try and find a better place to put my phone tracking. I think I did. I'm not 100% sure. It might still be blocked by the dang old Michael phone. But oh well. All well. Oh. Logging in Steam user. Please wait. Huh? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess. But if you insist, I guess I'll wait. Okay, the audio didn't sound too terrible, so let me start capturing it in. Ahem. Content warning. The Seance of Blake Manor is a gothic folk horror, and as such touches on a lot of the human tragedies experienced throughout history. Every effort has been taken to find a balance between authenticity and sensitivity with the language used. The player's discretion is advised. Bring down a little bit. A little bit more. Too much. Okay, that'll do. Alright. We could continue from where we left off with the demo. Let's start a brand new game instead. Start new game. Now, as I recall, this game is actually fully voiced, so, I'm gonna get a break for once. For once, I get to have a break. There. Move these below that or above that? You kind of want to like trap it. That one I can put above. This one goes below. Hold. Total. Actually, you've been charging overnight. You should be fine. All right, start a game. Dublin, Ireland, 1897.
Mr. Ward!
I'll waste no time, as there's none for wasting. I write from Blake Manor in Connemara. Yesterday, a guest went missing. A young woman named Evelyn Dean. Everyone here carries on as if nothing has happened. She has not left. Of that I am sure. This envelope contains £200. Please, sir, accept this money and come quick, for I fear she's not long for this world.
How much is £200 in 1897, was it?
£300 will be paid out, if you find her alive. I know the west of Ireland might well be the far side of the world for its distance from you, but there's no one else to turn to.
Ah! £100 was about
£17,000
£17,000 worth now.
Investigator, and, perhaps most importantly, godly.
So basically, they're like, here's £100,000
I
if you
pray for
solve
the
this
girl that
case.
This is true.
Yeah, that seems like solid incentive. Hello, tracking. Hello, tracking. I'm over here. Tracking. I'm over here. I'm over here, tracking. Okay, it's not finding my... Ah, man. If I swivel my chair too much, I lose tracking. Hi, CG. How you doing? Day 1. Friday. October 29th, 11 PM. Lake Manor Courtyard. I apologize to anyone who is Irish, because I'm going to use my best/worst Irish. No, almost lost it! Oh no! Yeah, what Quarter said.
Daughter of the slumlord, Rupert Dean. I wonder if my employer hired me because of my past with her father.
Ah, I can't press spacebar to advance. Boo!
Or maybe they don't know of her father's involvement in my brother's death. I suppose that too will become clear in time.
Enter works though. The game is actually still a little loud, so I'm gonna bring music back up and master volume down a bit. Oh, I am die. So, this game is a very interesting mechanic in that time is a resource. It doesn't advance normally, it only advances when you do something. Walking is fine, but like looking at something, talking with people, picking stuff up, just interactions cost time. That is miles from Garford. Miles from anywhere. A horse knows to go. No jumping, but there is investigation mode. So, how's snow go? Yes. Been back and played RE3R today, yeah? Mm-hmm. What was the point of Elpis? It is a global antiretroviral that will work on not just the T virus, but the G virus, the C virus, the T Veronica virus. It is the ultimate antiviral. A, it worked on more, and B, its effectiveness will presumably remain. It was like, yeah, you got like a thing from the end of RE3R. I think that was more of a vaccine than a cure, though. Like, Jill got the cure. Jill got the cure, straight up. But I think they could only make a vaccine with what was left over. Like, it is not unthinkable that there is a T-virus vaccine. In fact, I would even go so far as to say... Well, the other thing you have to remember is that Jill did have a natural... Oi, tracking. Jill did have a natural resistance to the T-virus, so maybe she just needed a boost as well. Like, there's a lot of open-ended things we just don't have answers for. However, I would like to think that
Hello?
Umbrella's always had a T-virus vaccine, and most importantly, Spencer had access to it and probably gave it to Grace. Because there is this other little... Oh my goodness, I keep losing tracking. Okay, I'm gonna have to move my phone. There's this one little, shall we call it a plot hole in RE9 where, you know, Grace gets a chunk bit out of her arm by a clearly infested zombie. Why does she not get infested? Is it too soon? Is it because it's a different kind of infection? Or does she have true and blue, actual, proper resistance, immunity even, to the T-virus? Given who her adopted father is, you know, the head of the largest pharmaceutical company in the world, you would think she would have, a lot. She would be a very healthy girl. She would be a very healthy girl. Anyway. TLDR, there are many unanswered questions that we're probably never going to get answers to, except maybe in DLC.
Is somebody there?
Nope, nobody home.
What in hell?
What the hell? I can't. I'm seeing things. Late as the hour and the long day of travel must have my nerves on edge. Still, perhaps I'll ask. Okay. Records. The washerwoman. I mean, true. It could be that the entire spread at the start was just Victor's, I guess, virus gun. Which is a ludicrous way of describing it, but that's what it is. So it could just be that this... Was it even... We don't even know if it was regular T-virus or enhanced T-virus. Or like, sorry, the mutant T-virus. I'm pretty sure everyone in the mental hospital has the enhanced mutant T-virus. It's just a strain of T-virus. That's pretty much all we know. We know it is T. Hello. But it's entirely possible that whatever Victor was using just isn't transferable by bite. What are we talking about? We're just talking about some random RE lore. Wing wing. Look at the vines. Open way with strong vines climbing to it. Probably climb up, but probably climb up to it should I find the need. Should I find the need? Oh, rusty colored rainwater. Mmm, rusty water. Delicious. Tastes like metal. Metal. Up in the past where I thought I saw the woman. A shawl? Sure is. Yeah, I've got a bad feeling about this place. Reactive water tastes better. Yeah, it's got that extra bonus tingle. A not uncommon centerpiece at a place such as this. Lay a pistol down, baby, lay a pistol down. A pistol back in mama, lay a pistol down. I still need to check and see if there's like a music replacement pack. There probably is. The ideal would be if the fans literally remade all the music, and then because they're covers, they're more acceptable for streaming purposes. Looked, like any horses in the distance. The man of stables, perhaps. Grown such of a lady. It's not that old. 2 years, mayhaps. Maybe. Perhaps. Dedication to Mary Blake, Marcus's wife. Not taken from us too soon. She'll live on our hearts and live through her kind and charitable deeds. I know of Dave the Diver. I have an active interest in Dave the Diver. I still have not purchased Dave the Diver. Or did I? Hold on, let me check. Nope, I still do not own Dave the Diver. Teehee. Very bleak. The idolized wife. And also deceased. I like there's a detective mode. Alright, let's enter the hotel. Let's check the front desk for any information on Miss Dean's whereabouts. Time is of the essence. We have until midnight to resolve the mystery of Miss Dean's departure. Okay. I personally would prefer to play it on PC, but sure. With carved face and glowing embers placed inside. Notifying things. Fun historical facts. The original jack-o'-lanterns were carved from turnips, not pumpkins. Horrifying things. There's nobody around. Could ring the reception bell or spend a moment taking in the place first. The mystery map. We should investigate Miss Dean's departure. Okay, fine. Each mystery contains evidence and leads. Evidence provides information for investigation. Leads provide guidance and avenues of investigation. Collecting connection reveals context of why two nodes are connected. We have the hiring letter about Miss Dean's departure. And we should probably see when she checked in and such. Oh, we have a map. Lovely. Friday the 29th of October. So Sunday is going to be very spooky indeed. Now 3 days since Miss Dean went missing. The local news, albeit an old issue. Some pages are missing. What remains are all positive stories. Ah. A spot of censorship then. Can't see anything to note in here. Sounds like someone on the other side. You enter the manager's office? Oh my goodness.
What on earth? Who are you?
Who are you?
My name is Declan Ward. I've come for a room.
Well, you should have rung the bell, Mr. Ward. This
Well.
area is staff only. Come, let's go to the lobby.
Wait, what? A double? Oh, baby, it's a double. Wait, Mr. Layton isn't co-op, but I guess there's nothing keeping you from playing together. But greetings, salutations, Raiders! Welcome in! Meru and Rubber baby buggy bumpers. Veer. There we go. That I can pronounce. Pronounced? Pronounce. What the heck? Wee Wee? Even better. Wee Wee it is. Welcome in, Meru and Wee Wee. I hope you had a fun time playing some Professor Layton. How you all doing? For those of you who may not know me, my name is Finley Fish. I'm a mostly Indian retro VTuber, and today we're checking out the Seance of Mana. The Raiders! If you need to raid and run and get your post-stream Karen, please do so. For the rest of you, feel free to stick around. I stream all day, every day. That is more or less correct. This is day 876 of streaming every single day in a row for at least 1 hour. Am I okay? No. Thank you for the follows. Streaming is in fact my coping mechanism. Yeah. Teehee. but also enjoy streaming. It's fun. I like hanging out with people. I like sharing my experiences with people. It's a good time. It's a good time. I enjoy streaming. More an in streamership pocket. You're in the right place. You are, in fact, in the correct place. Oh, thank you. This is my special, like, spoopy outfit, though. I wear it when I play like, Castlevanias and other spoopy games. I thought it was appropriate for a gothic mystery horror thing. Anyway, we, kind of broke into the staff room. Teehee. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Yay! Wait, can I ignore him and go back in? Ah, it's for staff only. Fine. I'm gonna ignore him for a bit anyway. There's a couple of VTubers from here. List of all guest activities planned for this event. You can analyze people, documents, and certain items. Okay. Got the welcome luncheon. 3 p.m. afternoon tea and lawn games. 8 p.m. bridge. Oh, now we're talking. Oh, now we're talking. Let's play some bridge. That's like old people mahjong, but cards instead. 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. horse riding. 2 p.m. parlor games. Okay, got some pool, some poker, perhaps. A spot of darts. Yes. Thursday, 28th, 2 p.m. archery, elsewise cricket. 8 p.m. divination with Mrs. Mantovani. 11 a.m. courage tour of land. 9 p.m. the masked ball. The masked ball tomorrow evening, 9 p.m. in the ballroom. 8 p.m. silent dinner. Sunday's a silent dinner at 8 p.m. in the dining room. And then 9 p.m. the grand seance. On Sunday evening, the grand seance takes place in the hedge maze at 9 p.m. Talks held daily in the drawing room, located in the west corridor. Information on talks will be posted outside the room each morning. Talks held daily in the drawing room. Blah, 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 blah. Interesting. Okay. Well, you can't say this hotel does not provide plenty of entertainment. It's even later than I thought. Nothing of use inside.
This area is off limits for guests.
Should have checked out before he came in here. Blah, 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 blah. What a grump, am I right? Hello. Ow! I wanted to open the other drawer, dang it. Fine. What's in a book? A book's clearly been handled with care. Not gonna check what the book is? Okay, that's fine too. A newspaper from 2 years ago talking of a local fair. The positive impact it had in the area. A book about those carved turnips. Read on. Jack-o'-lanterns are turnips with faces carved into them. Embers are placed inside to give them a glowing effect. They're supposed to ward off evil spirits. They're based on Stingy Jack, a drunk who tricked the devil. After a night's drinking, the devil convinced the fiend to climb a tree. Then he carved crossing the trees, drunk and old Nick was trapped. Jack wouldn't let him down once he promised to never claim his soul. When he died, Jack wasn't allowed into heaven for his generally sinful ways. But the devil held true to his word and he didn't let Jack into hell either, so he was left to wander the earth for eternity. Old Nick sent him on his way with only an ever-burning lump of coal from hell itself to light his way. Save his hands, he put the coal into a turnips and been roaming the lands ever since. Most of the other spirits see the lanterns, thinks the real Jack, and run for fear he tricks them too. I hear they're taking the tradition to America to use pumpkins instead. Can't see it being as eerie somehow. Yerp. Alright, chat, on a scale of 0 to 200, how bad is my Irish, my Irish accent? Like, I literally just go, let's see, what does Jacksepticeye sound like again? Cool, channel that. Mind you, I've never watched a single Jacksepticeye video in my life. I only knows, like opening thing. That's it. That's fine, right? Nothing wrong with that. Roaring fire. It's good to be able to warm yourself up a little after that rain. But keep your distance nonetheless. What do you mean pretty close? That's disgusting. Ah! This elk's gonna be dated 10,000 years or more? What the hell? Are you sure about that? 10,000 years? 10,000 years will give you such a crick in the neck. Refreshments. What seems frigid, even for this weather? Presumably it's the Ebskill in the area. Certainly saw enough of them in the area on the ride here. Certainly.
I would ask that you sign in before you look around.
Fine. Goodness gravy. Grand Seance? Gathering of intellects, interests, and esoteric matters, regardless of sex, color, or creed. Join renowned Mr. Carmela Mantavoni, she leads us in the most advanced crossing of the veil as yet witnessed by mortal man. No wobbling tables, distant moans, or questionable planchettes here. See the spirit for yourself, and better yet, speak with it directly. What's going on here? Someone attempt to talk with a ghost? That cannot be possible. Heard of seances before, but always the spirit speaks through a medium, a person or object. Surely all fraudulent, and spiritually dubious. What on earth's Evelyn Dean doing here? The father did not strike me as a spiritual man. No one who'd allow his child to stray so far from his sight she could end up here of all places. Who was this woman? Whom indeed? Luggage. Let's leave luggage till the porter gets to it. Might as well leave this here. Wink. Beautiful landscape. Wait, the man drowned in this picture? Is there? What do you mean, is there a man drowning in this picture? Where? Like, I know I'm blind as a bat, but, I don't know, fam. I think I'm getting gaslit here. Not that gaslighting is real, but still. Grand seance. Blah, 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 blah. Seen it. A man is drowning in Lego City.
This area.
Fine. Alright, let's do this properly. Let's not ring the bell right now. No sense in vexing the manager. Okay, fine. Alright, Mr. Varley? Like that, mademoiselle.
No, Mr. Ward, was it?
That's me.
Yes. I telegrammed ahead.
I see.
I see.
We did not receive your message, Mr. Ward. Our telegraph machine is broken.
I don't know why, but this guy's voice makes me think he's gonna just whip out a Ronald Weasley. It's Leviosa. You know what I'm saying?
Regardless, I am Vincent Varley, the manager here. We are quite full at present, but we can fit you in. I'll send word that a room should be prepared, and I'll show you to it as soon as is possible. It shall be no later than midnight. But first, we require our guests to sign in, if you would.
Alrighty. Well, first of all, while we're here... Yeah, that's because you're British. Miss Dean's signature. Miss Dean signed the registration book a few days ago. A lot of names here, all signed in within last week. More than I thought there'd be. I'm tired of doing the Irish accent, by the way. It got old. Excluding myself and Miss Dean, there are 17 others currently staying in the hotel. Miss Dean did not sign out. Only one guest signed into the next, meaning this gathering has unusually high literacy rates. Person X and a Father Lorcan Sinnott signed in after Miss Dean reportedly went missing. I see, I see. Well, let us sign in.
I see you are busy for somewhere so remote, though it seems quiet around here.
The seance has brought a great many visitors, it's true. Most have retired early to be ready for the weekend ahead.
Ah, yes, the, seance.
Yes. The seance.
I noticed the Miss Dean's name signing in. Does that happen to be Evelyn Dean?
It is. Rather, it was. I'm afraid she's not staying with us any longer. Were you hoping to meet her?
I was. She's, left already.
She has, yes.
Yeah.
Can I help with anything else?
Well. Do I discuss stuff with him? I mean, I guess. Tell me more about... I wonder the washerwoman. Leave me quite mad, Mr. Varley, but I saw a woman washing something in the fountain. I can assure you that our facility has a full laundry. Nothing is washed in the fountain. Perhaps you saw a bean nigh. What? It would be fitting for the time of year and the gathering. Though unfortunate for whoever's clothes were being washed. Okay. Let's analyze. My guy. Cracking glasses. Must be difficult to see through. The damage must be recent, or surely you'd have had them fixed. Unhappy expression. He looks profoundly displeased. Is it with me or something else? Hand on pocket watch. He keeps checking his pocket watch. He's either pressed for time, ruled by routine, or both. Yes. Sir, may I ask why you're so unhappy? Hey, why are you mad? Hey, why are you mad? Hey, why are you mad? You're right, sir. Look rather perturbed. I'm perfectly fine. My mind is on the hotel and event. Of course. I think that's enough.
I need nothing else. Thank you.
Then please wait here. The staff will prepare your room, and I'll be back to show you to it shortly. Now, if you will excuse me, with the telegraph machine broken, I have delivery orders to write for the morning. If you need me again, you know how to summon me.
Bing! Indeed. Blah blah blah. Progress investigation. Detective vision. Ah. I want to determine whether anything suspicious happened to Miss Dean before I retire for the night. Then I'm running out of time. Now I can go behind. You're so haha. Random issues, each focusing on how peaceful the region is. Is that a nutcracker? An assortment of trashy romance novels. A paper from 3 years ago, the main story is the carriage accident resulting in the death of the Marcus's wife. Curious. What on earth could these be for? Could be they're important. Maybe there's a clue to their use somewhere around here. Yoink. The Blake family crest covers the hotel, from its wooden shield to windows to letterheads. There's the cloakroom, luggage room, and of course the telegraph room. There's a faint smell of burnt paper in the air here. Well. Paper imprinted with the Blake family crest. Ink and envelopes, presumably for writing letters. The bottom paper stack. Spare paper with letterheads. Empty envelopes for letters yet to be written. Alright. Used to type up incoming messages for the guests. Lovely. Time is running out. I can hear nothing. Seems to be stationary. Ink, paper for machines, and so on. Degeneration by Max Nordau. Enttartung by Max Nordau, and a German to English translation dictionary. Real quick look, the two books are the same. Maybe somebody distracting the German wants to see if the two versions differed at all. Seems somebody was trying to follow these instructions. Take batteries built by stacking cells to reach required voltage output. Cells made of two discs called an anode and a cathode, separated by an electrolyte bridge. Ah, we have those discs. Do this. What's the required output voltage? Looks like the answer is 6. The cell's primary means of communication with the outside world. Apparently the battery is dead by 6 volts. Well, we can fix this. These burnt out discs are where the smell in the room is coming from. I'll remove them in case there's any risk of fire. Alright, let's give this a try. These new discs replace the old ones. Alright. Bum 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 bum. Test it. There is life. Battery seems to be working. The telegraph machine now has a hum to it. I should tell the manager. I hope he won't mind. A replacement battery for the telegraph machine, but it's unlike anything I've seen before. It seems to be working now. I should tell the manager. Yes, perhaps you should. Nothing in here catches my eye. A picture of a small cottage. A person stands in the window looking out at me. Sure they do. Nothing I see from here would be causing the burnt smell in the room. Right, the burnt papers from the battery, the discs, true. What was that? Hotel's primary means of communication outside. Well, it seems to be working now. Can I, look at the message? Like, clearly the telegram is working again, right? Was the typewriter? First one on this page was blank, but instead there's something here in Irish. If only the language hadn't been taken for us. Yes, well, unfortunately, I don't speak Irish. Copy of How the Other Half Lives. Seems to be a book of photojournalism from the Americas. Defenders of the national education system highlight that in 60 years as was established, we have seen an increase in natural literacy rates, resulting in almost 86% literacy rate. How lovely. Practices of the program point out the rise in these figures is heavily impacted by both the death toll of the famine and resultant mass immigration, both which affected the poorer parts of society more than the richer, more educated ones. Furthermore, census data indicates a high volume of citizens, especially women who can read but not write, a distinction not accounted for in the previously mentioned figure of 86%. Taking these elements into account, it is fair to say the literacy rate, especially when accounting for both reading and writing, fall well below the stated figure for the average citizen, decline the further from Dublin one gets. Fun! We love the famine! I suppose one of these, Yep. Not an Irish dictionary. Alrighty then. Wimp. Hello? The fuck was that? Okay. Let's go to the cloakroom. Ooh, we can listen in here. Blasted cold. Mr. Hunter had best get on with fixing that window soon. Salt bowl. A box of salt used to absorb moisture from the coats and boots kept here. Let's see. St. Bridget's Cross. The St. Bridget's Cross. One of the staff putting these up around the manor. Nothing in the pockets. A lightly perfumed coat. There's a note in the pocket. Miss Dean, I would like to speak with you. Perhaps Saturday, the bar at 5 p.m. Oh. Not addressed to Miss Dean, or she wanted this as her coach. But then she's supposed to have left. Now, curious. Yeah, so she did. No boots, though. Interesting. Boots for use by the guests. These are average-sized boots, larger ones and smaller ones. Coats left to dry. These crates are empty, other than rotting turnips. Okay, we've more or less cleared out this room. We have 2 minutes left. I suppose we might use it in the luggage room. I have not been using my time wisely, and that's fine. Oh? What happened here? Can I just open that luggage? What's the table? Opening the drawer is free. Stationery, though. No. Open it up. Locked, of course. Something about the pattern on that lid. Wait's pulling me in. I'll have to return you later.
Mr. Ward?
Mr. Weasley.
Your room is ready.
Thank you, Mr. Varley.
Mr. Doyle has taken your luggage ahead.
You failed. Late that night, the horrors of the manor overwhelmed you. Having failed to uncover a solid reason to continue placing your soul in jeopardy, you fled the grounds. As a result of your actions, 0 of the people in the manor survived. There were 44 hours until the seance. Wow! Okay. I guess I'll die. Well, it auto-saved here for some reason, so... Yes. I suppose the actual important things to grab, then. I see you. I saw that. We need the note from the coat pocket. Then maybe the stationery. Writing materials. Maybe not. What happened here? Alright. Okay. I believe we then need to speak with the man. Ding ding.
May I be of service, Mr. Ward?
Yes, Mr. Varley. I'd like to discuss with you the fact that the telegraph machine is no longer broken.
Your telegraph machine seems to be functional.
Is that so? Mr. Hunter must have slipped in unnoticed and fixed it.
Sure, that's what
Then
happened.
you'll have to excuse me. I have messages to send ahead of tomorrow. I will be in the telegraph room should you need me. You shouldn't be waiting
Oh.
much longer for your room, I assure you. It will be ready by midnight at the latest.
Now we can act quickly. Yes, while he's in the telegraph room. It will change the location every hour. Okay, need to remember that. Going in. Place is freezing. Perhaps this explains Mr. Varley's demeanor. Hat box. Paper clipboard. That seems irrelevant. A safe? Check the drawers. Administrative files, nothing of value. Various books on management, accounting, and running a hotel. This is the staff's rota for the next few days. Order the moves on the timetable in case Bruce. Aha! List of saying who's staying in which room. Miss Dean's name's not here, but there are only 4 unoccupied rooms. 2, 7, 15, and 21. One of these must have housed her. Empty hat box. A record of who is in which room. Useful information to have. Something under it. I think this... Yes, this is Miss Dean's departure letter. On his desk? Strange. He must have been examining it when I arrived. It's signed. I wonder, does this match her signature in the sign-in book? Are there any differences between these signatures? I am not good at it. But I guess the D... and the E. And also the Y. Signatures are close, but they don't match. Hey, Bemic! Somebody else wrote this letter of hers, but who? Why? Draft hypothesis. Alright, let us hypothesize. How are we doing on this lovely Tuesday? On this Tuesday. Okay. Make hypothesis to open hypothesis panel. Complete hypothesis filling missing words. Use the keywords gleaned from evidence. Please consider determined if correct. Hmm. Miss Dean's departure. Like, someone wanted to speak with her. Someone forged a letter for her leaving. Okay, well... let's see. Well, Miss Dean's departure letter is forged. That's my hypothesis. Tiff. I know what happened here.
So, Miss Dean didn't leave the hotel.
Ads are starting soon. You know what that means? That's right. It's time for Game Dull. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. Da-da-da-na. Meow, 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 meow. Our streaming stream has been chill, calm, very casual. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about this. It turns out the One Piece is real. But not in the way you might think it is. So, first of all, McDonald's Japan is having a collaboration event with One Piece. Where they even went like McD, Luffy, blah blah blah, you know, just the D. And they're bringing out a limited time offer item called the One Piece Nugget, which is a giant chicken nugget. It looks delicious, I want one. However, in this thread, I also discovered that the actual One Piece exists in real life. Somewhere, somehow, I didn't dig too deep into this, basically Oda has hidden away information on what the real One Piece is. Somewhere. Like, in the real world. So, out there is the IRL One Piece that will tell you what the One Piece is. Which is kind of crazy. I like that. Very genius. Anyway, what are we looking at here? Is this Siege? It is not. Is this Rock Band? It is Rock Band! Hell yeah. Look at me go. Artwork. This is... well, probably Marvel X Capcom. Marvel versus Capcom. Is that Dead Rising? It's probably like Ultimate Marvel's Capcom 3 then. No? Okay. Marvel's Capcom 2 is newer than I thought then. Wrong again. Marvel vs. Capcom. Clash of Superheroes. This is not Marvel vs. Capcom. Hold on. It is something Capcom, though. Capcom Fighting Collection? Doesn't sound right. SNK vs. Capcom, maybe. No, Tatsunoko vs. Capcom. No. Uh-oh. SNK versus Capcom? Okay. This is like Bandai Namco and Capcom. What is happening here? Not SNK, it's not Tatsunoko, it's not Marvel versus Capcom. Unless... it has to be a Marvel vs. Capcom, right? No, correct franchise, wrong saga. I feel like I know what this game is, but I can't remember the name for the life of me. Hey, Selena. Whatever, I give up. Is it this one? It isn't. It is Project X Zone! Duh! I was like, there was an X in there somewhere, but I couldn't remember what it was. Ah! I actually know what this game is. I really want to play it. Like, look at this weird-ass lineup. Like, all of Capcom is there, yeah. Then you have Xenosaga. What's that? Atelier. You got, what's that, like, Dot Hack. This guy. You got Ooh La La. Some Dynasty Warriors, Tekken. Just, like, all of Bandai Namco stuff's here as well. Is that Kenshin? Wasn't she like the girl from Kenshin? I can't remember. It's been ages. Anyway, very interesting game. I want to play it someday. Guess the character? We will not. But I'm gonna guess just right off the bat. Is this Sir Daniel Fortescue? So Daniel Wigginbottom Fortescue the Fourth. And so it is. Oh, Danny boy! Anyway, back to the game.
And somebody wants us to think that she did. But who?
But who?
Can I learn anything about the culprit?
No, they can write.
Of course. Educating the people over here isn't exactly the Crown's highest priority. As a result, literacy rates are low enough in the west of Ireland. The fact that this letter was written at all is a useful clue to the identity of the culprit behind whatever has befallen Miss Dean.
Mystery solved. She did not leave the manor, though somebody wants people to think that she did. Completing the hypothesis is critical to advancing the mysteries and finding Miss Dean, as each successful hypothesis reveals facts about the culprit. Information you know about the culprit will appear on the panel on the left. Use it. The story unfolds, eliminate suspects on the screen. For now, it's time to get some rest. Also got a Steam achievement, but I don't know what it
Mr.
was.
Ward. Mr. Ward, your room is ready.
Did I get busted? I hath done no such thing. Teehee. Because your DMs are locked. Ooh, womp.
Mr. Ward, what were you doing in there?
Nothing.
Did you repair that machine only to use it to lure me away from my office?
No. What? Me? Never. What makes you think I'd do that? That's way too clever. Don't you know? Teehee. Teehee. Okay.
Whatever your reason for being there, you may take your bags and leave. Get out.
Get out. And we got booted out. Teehee. You fail. You were evicted from Blake Manor. Oh. Hi, Seth. Tuh. Okay. Oh, okay. I getcha. Maybe I shouldn't have made the hypothesis in the office.
Mr. Ward.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Ward.
Bail out. I guess we could have made that hypothesis in there. We just, had to bail out. Which we did. Thankfully. Don't mind me, I was just, taking a stroll. Getting some night air.
Mr. Ward,
Yes, Mr. Varley.
your room is ready.
Oh, thank you very much.
Mr. Doyle has taken your luggage ahead.
It's very kind of you. Did I make the hypothesis yet? I'm not sure now. Yes, I did. Good. Excellent. Records, the everything, the timetable, the map. Still stuff to investigate in the luggage room, but that's a later problem. There's a drawing room. Those in preparation of Saturday's evening's ball. Of course. Jonathan Blake, the owner of this estate, painted here with his young son Walter and late wife Mary. An intricate display, though it lacks the Blake family crest, perhaps a trophy. Midnight. Maybe I should have gone to my room. Who is that? Okay. Where'd she go? Is that a ghost? Get a grip, Declan. You're tired, this place is getting to you. Fine suit of armor. What if it's seen battle if it's purely ornamental? I like how dude's just standing there, watching, waiting. Edward Blake, the man who built this manor, according to the plaque.
Your room awaits you upstairs, Mr. Ward.
Yeah, okay. Fine, I'm allowed to leave this area. Let me examine everything first. The plaque tells Mrs. Walter Blake the Marcus's only child. Oh. A strange contraption. I wonder what its function is. What is it measuring? A recent drawing of the manor. Very technical. The library.
If you head up the stairs, the porter will show you to your room.
Thank you, very much, Mr. Varley. I'd like to talk about the mystery then. Go. Actually speak with him, or no? Okay, fine. Thank you, Mr. Varley. A portrait of a woman with dark hair. She's holding an ornate vase that looks to be Egyptian. How curious. The plaque reads, Lady Wilhelmina Blake.
This room's yours, sir. Number 4.
Thank you, Porter. I'm going to promptly ignore everything. Oh, room 5 is large. Rooms 7 to 12? Okay. You are here. Lovely. Skip the next hour using Hourglass. Time going to be skipped forward. Hours lost cannot be regained. Too late for this. Fascinating. Oh, there's someone on the other side. Okay. Nice statue. Edward Blake, the founder of Blake Manor. His outstretched hand makes him almost Christ-like, though he was anything but a savior figure. This here's our porter. Unusual Celtic cross. Seems different to many I've seen. His eyes are red as something's irritating them. He seems to be suffering some kind of tremor. Yes, well.
Well, this is your room, sir.
Oh, thank you very much, Mr. Doyle. Thank you very much.
Breakfast is served at 9 a.m. in the East Wing Dining Hall.
Oh, go for some bacon and eggs right now, actually. Ta.
Nice chance to meet your fellow guests, that.
But,
Oh, I also put your luggage inside, sir.
oh, thank you very much, Mr. Doyle.
Anyway, sleep well and all that.
And all that. Yeah, well, okay. Can I go in someone else's door? No.
You almost have it, sir. Room 4.
Right, right. Just making sure. Not see anything of note in here. This is my imagination, or has this been open? Certainly nothing seems missing or moved. A stag in a wintry landscape, a skilled piece of somewhat uninspired. Empty landscape. Not much else to paint around here, I suppose. Is this the same portrait from downstairs where someone's drowning, allegedly? Oh, I can't open the nightstand. Nothing. Does every room have its own fireplace? Fancy. I doubt I'll sleep well knowing that this damn thing is lit. Not sure what beast this came from. Small house by a mountain. What are those locations nearby? More luxurious than I'm used to. A fine gramophone. Not the kind of thing I was expecting to find in my room. Strange, it still does not come with any recording. There's a little adventure man here. I look and feel exhausted. Pops! An intelligent, sly creature, though those traits do not seem to have helped it here. A guide to local flora and fauna, though the locale in question seems to be in the north of England. A thick rug with an unremarkable design. Ties the room together though, don't it? Ah, yes. The dressery. Alright, we've examined it all. Time to take a nap. You just snored your last afternoon. Hey, Big Night. How you doing? Freshly dressed with good quality sheets. I should rest. Yo, 45 stream streak, let's go! Bonk shoe. Not yet. Can I leave my room? No. Okay, fine. Oh, good. Room's haunted. Room is haunted. Don't we love that? Chat, how do you feel about haunted hotel rooms? Oh, even better, weeping angels. Don't blink. Yep, bloody handprints. Mm-hmm. 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 Surprisingly, this is not for VR. I think it's just supposed to be fucky. That works. Oh. I don't think it's for VR. Hold on, let me check. We're ignoring that for a moment. Ba-da-na, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da. Yeah, I don't see VR support. Which, to be fair, this game would actually probably slap in VR. Anyway, what do we have going on here? Ah, yes, a good old obelisk. Chat, who doesn't love a good obelisk? What the... Fly and flippity floppity. Mm-hmm. 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 What a strange dream. Last night I had the strangest dream. Ah, when time for breakfast. On the way to China, in a little rowboat to find you. Awaken.
Oh, my head. I don't feel rested at all. What was that dream?
Ah, I know.
So
Celtic
vivid.
ruins. Hi, Queenie. How you doing?
Despite my tiredness, I've woken with a new eagerness to attend this event's seance.
Interesting.
Given I only learned about the event last night, I find that odd.
I got a weird night's sleep and woke up with a headache, but I'm doing better now. It's feeling better now. Ugh. Ah! Sit up straight. Sitting up straight. Oh.
What on earth was that?
Well, that was a ruckus. Came from outside. Well, the fireplace is still going. Interesting. Alright, let's go and examine the ruckus. Day 2. Yes, indubitably. Indubitably. Yes, well.
How fast must it have been going to break through like that, Mr. Hunter?
Hard to say, Mr. Sham. Some of the wood up there needs replacing, so all they had to do was hit the wrong part.
What the f... You're right, that is a weird dream. Tch! That's crazy. The stable master and groundsman, Mr. Dara Hunter. Given the attire, he's likely Father Lorcan Sinnott. Those Whispering Women, only one matching pair signed in at the same time, a Mrs. Victoria Lau and a Miss Ivy McLeod.
What is happening here, Mrs. Joyce? Myself and the Marquess were in a meeting with Miss Mantovani.
Oh, sirs, it were a crow. Poor thing was dead on impact. But don't you worry, we'll get this cleaned up in no time.
Caitlin Joyce, housekeeper.
Sorry, Marquess.
Miss Murphy?
I was just coming to get you for young Master Walter. He won't eat alone. The food'll go cold for long.
Miss Murphy, the cook.
Well, then I shouldn't keep Walter waiting any longer. Come, I shall leave the rest of you to it, and trust everyone to have a good day.
Yeah, yeah. The Marquis of Doon, Jonathan Blake. Would the boy in that painting be the master of the House of Walter? The commotion seems to be drawing a crowd. Is this everyone then? Well, everyone except Miss Dean, of course. Oh boy.
What's all this about a dead crow? Would that be a bad omen for anyone traveling today, yes?
Yes. Perhaps. A chance.
Please, Mr. Coventry. Oh, Finn's being here is bad enough omen.
Some decorum, please.
It's a little unnerving how they're all just like staring at the camera. But I think that's intentional. Perhaps that is Rule. How do you? Jeez Louise, I can't pronounce Irish. Ruwairi and Feed. Did I pronounce that? Feed Callaghan? Let's go with Feed.
Ha! She said far worse about me, and it all true. Aye, it's a bad omen, Coventry. No doubt about that.
I'm sorry, is that just a straight up a druid? Is he just like actually factually a druid? Mr. Finn, he was in the sign-in book. He must be the X. Yeah, tracks Big Night. Ruin and Fiona, sure.
A bad omen? And it didn't show up in your cards, Mrs. Erickson. Oh my.
Oh my.
Show some respect. Mr. Dupre, can't you keep your woman in line?
Right. The 1890s were still a wee smidge misogynistic. Just a smidge.
Or is your dynamic the other way around?
Mrs. Darcy is not my woman, Mr. Scarrett, nor am I her man. We are people and belong only to ourselves.
Actually, the cards are more of a tool, a guide. They reflect.
True.
Is there a need to prove yourself, Mrs. Erickson? Huh?
He's French. A French accent. He's likely Mr. Toussaint. Yep. Chat, unfortunately he's French. By process of elimination, then that distracted man must be Cathal O'Meara. Those remaining women, the lady on the right looks more like a Barbosa, and the other a Quinn. That's, I mean, yeah, it's a wee smidge of profiling.
Speaking of late arrivals, who was our newest guest?
Hola. Don't mind me. Oh, they're all turning to face me now. Cool. Yep, that's me, alright.
This might be a good time to mention that breakfast will be ready at 9 a.m. in case anyone wants to return to their rooms and freshen up.
Saved by the bell, boy. True. One of those people must be behind Miss Dean's disappearance. But who are they all? They're all here for the seance, and some of them know one another clearly. Do they all know one another? Am I clearly an infiltrator? I can't think of too much, or I'll grow paranoid. All I can do is the job. Investigate her vanishing and probe into these people. One of them is behind it. The more I can learn about them and their reasons for being here, the better chance I have in finding her. I should make a record of their movements. Might be helpful to know what their plans are and when their rooms are free. Oh. Hello. Don't know why, but I feel like he wants to speak to me. Every room should be closed. Well, there's the unassigned room, which might still be open. I should go check that out. Oh. Okay. Right. Well, let's start with this chap right here.
Un moment. Monsieur?
Oh, right. He's the French one.
You would be, Declan Water, correct?
Correct.
Allow me to even the playing field. Huh? I am Etienne Toussaint, a debunker of fraudulent mystics. And it's the topic of fraud I wish to speak with you on.
Yes. First, let's give him the old once-over, shall we? Crest Street Society of Psychical Research. And a notebook worn around the edges kept close to hand. Alright, my man makes a lot of notes. Let's chat. Specifically about this grand seance. Do you think the seance's claims could be true? Oh my goodness, can I do, like, French? Oh, oui, oui. But they can actually summon a ghost and talk to you directly. You asked the wrong man, monsieur. But many things were considered impossible until they were done, no? I have witnessed many strange things in my line of business. From what I know of her, if it can be done, then Mademoiselle Mantovani can do it. Okay. What do you know about this, weird thing? Have you sighted a strange device in the atrium? I have, indeed, strange indeed. But this place has other similar devices. I'm unsure if it means anything or is purely for display. Okay. Then let's talk about the fraud. Searching out fraud must be easy work for an event such as this. What way, monsieur? The seance? Surely everyone involved in running is a charlatan, the rest naive fools. Au contraire, monsieur. Many of the guests are true magical practitioners. By the gathering such as this, there's likely to be somebody looking to take advantage of the more vulnerable attendees. Those who merely believe. Okay. Fascinating.
That's all.
I think not, monsieur. We're not done talking yet.
Oh, yeah? Okay, fine. Let's talk about the magic. Excuse me, did you say there are people here who think they can perform magic? No. I said there are people here who can perform magic. You I know not of the scene, but believe me when I tell you. Magic, rituals, ghosts, is all real. It is hard, of course, and expensive in what it takes, so it is not commonplace. Easier for some to make. That's ridiculous. You're right now, maybe, but you're here now, and you will soon see many unexplainable things.
That's all.
I think not, monsieur.
My goodness. Okay, fine. Notice anything strange happening about the manor? I have noticed handprints on my mirror as if it were cold. Not the strangest thing. Or at least, I have seen stranger things through my work. How about the hauntings? Increasingly, I think I see strange things around this manor. The power of suggestion will do things to the mind, Monsieur Ward. Figments of the imagination, perhaps. But perhaps we'd best err on the side of a believer for now and leave them be, no? How do you know I am? You know me, sir. Right, I know of you. It remains to be seen if you truly are the man I've read about. Alright, what's this society of yours, then? You might ask, what's that crest you're wearing indicate? Ah, it's the emblem of the Society of Psychical Research. A grouping of curious individuals who try to apply academic rigor to paranormal situations. It's a mixed set. Some believers, some skeptics, some in between. But I find it suits me to have some like-minded people to share my work with. What's with the notebook? Just carry a notebook with you, Mr. Toussaint. Often than not, a lot to record. Best I don't chance it's something fragile like memory. You agree, no? I've seen you making notes in your own journal, we? And finally, the guests. I suspect someone then. I believe most attendees are legitimate practitioners, but yes, I have my suspicions. Attendees can solve their own problems. Resolve solving these mysteries help you uncover more about the relation between and their own reasons for attending the seance. You've gained enough evidence to solve Mr. Toussaint's hypothesis. Okay. After solving the hypothesis, confront Mr. Toussaint to find out what the deductions have revealed. I believe most attendees are legitimate practitioners. My intention to get the proof that will discredit them. Okay. Apparently we can form the hypothesis already then. Mr. Toussaint's goal is to coerce me into investigating a guest of fraudulence. What if... I know what happened here.
It seems Mr. Toussaint is here on a witch hunt and intends to force me to his side. I should confront him about this.
Confront. He goes coerce me into investigating guests for fraudulence.
Quite right. Excellent. I had planned to do it myself, but once I saw you, I knew you would have to help, detective.
I knew you'd have to help, detective.
So, you do know who I am?
Indeed. I am an investigator of my own sort, you see. It would be foolish of me enter a new country and not read the papers, n'est-ce pas? As for my own investigation, I have focused on Madame Hazel Erickson.
Madame Hazel Erickson?
I'll get to the heart of it. She's an out-and-out fraud. Above this, I have no trace of a doubt.
That's a strong claim to be making, but go on.
But my belief alone is not quite enough. I still lack evidence. Here, take this key. It will let you into room 19, Madame Erickson's room. There you can find something that proves the case. Of this, I'm sure.
And why do you have this key? That's, would I be concerned?
What makes you think I'd do a thing like that?
That's your job, is it not? And you would want to keep your presence here quiet, no?
Yep, it's blackmail. Okay. Fine. Fair. I mean, I guess it helps us as well by, like, narrowing down some culprits and stuff, but still.
You won't hear a thing further about your presence once you have aided.
Okay.
Here, the key. I shall see you back with the evidence inside the hour. Yes?
Ugh.
Otherwise, well, I will have to make an announcement at breakfast. You will be out no long after, I assure you.
Thanks.
And how do you expect me to get into Miss Erickson's room safely?
I believe I heard her discussing her plans with Monsieur Aufin. You might consider listening in.
Yeah, well, I guess we don't really have much say in the matter, huh? E. Oh. Use our privacy conversation clues.
I'm sorry, sir, but do you have a pen I can borrow?
No, no use for one. Druidry is an oral tradition, so I never got much into the writing. Oh, it served me grand for my purposes. Do you want my chisel?
Okay.
No. I was planning on taking some notes.
Okay, so he is an actual factual druid. Interesting.
I want to go downstairs and examine the energy left by that poor bird before breakfast.
Why?
I suspect there is something to be learned about our fortunes here. If only I could have gotten to it before it was cleaned up.
Aye, well, I suppose some folks here have never gutted a bird to read its entrails before.
Is that some kind of Irish saying?
No.
No.
Oh, well, you'll excuse me then.
Mr. O'Finn isn't right, and I didn't see his name in the sign-in book. He must be the person who marked his name with an X. We'll make a note of that. Don't guide to move across the weekend, just arrange to learn about some people, searching rooms, listening in conversations, and more. Time to totally populate. Guide will appear on the map for each hour if you know the schedule for that time slot. Mine will also be set to events on missed. Go ahead. Banana. It's high in potassium. Hey, Sammy. Let's analyze this man. Staff. A yew branch with the simplest of ornamentation, but he carries it proudly. Crown. Roughly made crown of wood and leather. Wild hair and beard. It looks to be living a hermit's lifestyle. Ornate belt. It's quite eye-catching. What if I just kind of ignore him? Okay, what room is Lady What's-Her-Face in? There it is, Mrs. Erickson's room. I mean, it was a crotch, but yes. There's plenty of places I can go. Duh. Yeah, the duh. Exactly. But I think while the lady's gone... Not hear anything? Doesn't seem like anyone's on the other side. Mrs. Hazel Erickson. Walking a slog? Hell yeah. Alrighty then. Combination lock. I don't have the combination for that. Says targets. Miss Dean's name is circled. What the heck? Oh. Nothing happens when I touch it. It feels surprisingly cold. Oh, big stretch. Aha! Tarot cards. A standard deck of tarot. Can't see anything special about them. Sounded good? It felt good. Like, since I switched to this chair, for some reason, I developed, like, a pain in the side. If I sit in a specific position. I don't know what that position is. I don't know where and when I get into it, but a good stretch fixes it right back up. Also can't help but feel like my chair is leaning to one side now. Where's the pain located? On the side. Let me rotate the dang legs. I don't think it's the legs though. I think it's like the central thingy. It's entirely possible my butt is just sitting weird. Is it a stitch? It's not a stitch. It's more like an uncomfortableness than anything else. Ooh, hello. Remains of a letter from contact telling her she is magically void, meaning she cannot learn magic no matter how she tries. No wonder she burnt it. Well, there's the evidence. Miss Erickson's schedule for this weekend. I've noted movements on my timetable. That's handy.
I'm running out of time to find Mr. Toussaint as evidence.
Airplane numbness. Yeah, something like that. Some dress clothes. Nothing important. What the heck? A dress bedecked with beads and sequins, surely it's for the stage. Dress clothes. Dress clothes. Anything in the bed? On the bed, under the bed? No? Okay then. Shoes. Variety of average size shoes. The dressing table has, excuse me, mixture of morphine and scopolaminem. Those concoctions we use to sedate people. Is for own use or something more sinister? Scopolaminem, eh? Close it right back up again, please. A book by Mr. Toussaint, Frauds and the Methodology, Volume 2, and several pages bookmarked. Oh, what do we have here? A book on the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, a spiritualist society. Well, we've pretty much looked at everything here except for the combination lock. What's the combination for this, I wonder? GOHD was the acronym, right? Nothing. Wait. Suspicious lockbox. Yeah? Let's just go look at the book again, I guess. HOGD. Almost at it. Open up. Ah, that was it. Okay, we're just gonna like steal stuff from here. Some ancient looking pages. Illuminatus Magicus Consumatio. Magic resides in the heart of the user. Consume it, you will take their power. Oh. We eating hearts out here? Okay. Place sedated victim inside the ritual circle. Candles, a knife, bog oak, everything required to carry out the ritual. But who? I cannot risk picking another pariah like me. This looks weird. Rituals eat the heart of a person and steal their magical abilities. Good God, she can't honestly mean to go ahead with this. Small stones with runes roughly carved into them. Rich red candles. Something about them leaves me uncomfortable. Okay, well, we have our evidence. Close it up. Actually, I wanted to... Nope, okay. I wanted to, like, spin the lockbox back to where I found it, but sure, that works. Save and enter. Well, exit, I guess, but no. No one will be the wiser. Alright, wise guy. The mystery has been solved. Let's chat.
Ah, hello again, Monsieur Ward. Can I help you?
I found what you need. Here's your burnt paper. I found a scrap paper indicating Miss Erickson's a pariah. Thought it might interest you. It does. But the scrap you say, is the page complete? Is she named on it? It is not. It will not suffice. I do not think we can convince anyone it makes it a forgery, however it might be. Okay, fine. The contents of the safe. Dang old ritual. Bro, what up, Boop Go? The ritual in a room. Talks to eat in a person's heart to steal the magical abilities. Well, it's nonsense, sir. Such a thing cannot be real. What's more, she cannot intend doing this. It is ominous. Rather too ominous. Certainly such rituals exist. Do they work? I cannot say. Would she do it? Madame Erickson is a fraud, monsieur, but I have trouble believing her capable of such a deranged act. You do not find many here studying strange things. But reading a book on sacrifice is not the same as performing it, correct? If you have to know this is her plan and not academic in nature, then she would need to confess. It's unlikely to confess to me, but you? Perhaps. Yeah, how about the dang old, the poison? Huh? We talk about the poison? We can rush the spy watching you through her phone, so reaction perceived by neighbor. Wait. What if the neighbor is the Russian spy? Huh? Huh? Think about it. I was capitalist in a room with names of guests on it. Interesting, doesn't prove anything in itself. List of marks for fraudulent ways, a list for something more. Who can say of this alone? Your name was marked off. How insulting. A list of people she does not like, maybe. Evelyn Dean's name is circled. Stop certain targets. Interesting. Speculation, yes, but perhaps it is that I do not use magic. Where's Mademoiselle Dean? She's rumored to be a studied woman. Proof is needed to declare somebody a fraud. So what proof would suffice to show someone to be a fraud? Any number of things, monsieur. Catching them in the act, of course, but their record, their method, letter admitting and faking it. Even a confession would do if it's with somebody who's standing. I'm sure you'll know it when you see it.
that's all.
Take care.
Okay. Well, maybe I can... No? Okay. Then I guess the only thing we can still do is, have a chat with her. Here, lady. No? There we go. What do we have here? We have a crest on a necklace. Elaborate crest worn with pride. I don't recognize the symbol itself, however. An array of jewelry, the sort worn by spiritualists and showwomen. And nervous energy. She hides it well, but seems uncomfortable. For what reason? I do that. Quick saves are in fact just quick saves. Okay. Oh well. Let's have a chat, shall we?
Well, hello there. I don't recognize you. We haven't met before, have we?
No, we have not.
We haven't. I'm Declan Ward. Mrs.
Erickson. Hazel, if ever we should get so friendly.
Hazel. How you doing, Hazel? That.
I'm a medium by trade, so naturally I had to come to this gathering. I'm hoping to pick up some new skills before the end.
I'm not even going to chat with her. I'm just going to straight up go for the hypothesis. Because we've acquired quite a lot. Ah, here's the poison. Sorry, the narcotics. Hazel Erickson's goal is to consume the heart of Evelyn Dean to feel her magical abilities. Yeah, this seems about right. What if... I know what happened here.
Mrs. Erickson intends on murdering Evelyn Dean to eat her heart and steal her magical abilities. I must confront her before it's too late.
Alright, let us confront her then.
Mr. Ward, what troubles you?
Confront! Girls consume the heart of Evelyn Dean, steal a magical ability.
How could you possibly...
Meet someone, literally just exchange names, immediately accuse them of some heinous bullshit to the point where they are just flabbergasted.
Can you, read minds? Or did you let yourself into my room to rifle through my belongings? Bad news for both of us, then. You can't say anything without giving yourself up as a thief. Who would believe you? Whatever it is, you're no mystic, so there's no way you can't understand. To know such secrets exist, such wonders to see, and to be kept from it by some abnormality. What's the reason? I've put the work in and nothing. Am I a soulless freak? Is that why?
Yes, that's exactly it, actually.
Am I to be punished in this life And then again for eternity? Would you sit by and do nothing?
Perhaps.
Well, I won't. I'll have my heart, my powers, my soul, and all you get by saying something is a nasty dealing with when I have them. Stay out of this, Mr. Ward, if you have any sense.
Well, mystery solved. Good lord, woman's insane, desperate or both. She has to be stopped. Maybe Mr. San will have some idea. Okay. Well, I think she handled that well. Now, before I speak to the Frenchman again, it is time for more game doll. Yummy. Up. Okay, mask episodic reporter. Is this, It's not Life is Strange. I've never played Life is Strange. I only know bits and pieces of it. Crowd play, story-driven, dual identity. Hey there, Clonus. What the heck? Crowd play. Okay, let's go Dead Rising. That's not story-driven. Whatever. Detective mode, moral decisions, secret identity. Batman? It's like Arkham City? Correct franchise, wrong saga. Cinematic scenes, dialogue choice, oh, wait a second. This is Telltale's Batman. Yeah! Never played this, actually. Okay. Next up, let's open up with Call of Duty again. Okay, it is first person. It's still not a shooter though. Let's go with Portal 2. No, Portal 1. Let's go with Portal 1, see if it's a single player game. Okay, it's a single player first person game. It is not a platformer, shooter, or puzzle game. What other first person games are there even? The Stanley Parable. Ultra Deluxe. Okay. It is made in Unity. First person Unity game. What's it called? Gone Home? Pretty sure that was Unity. Wait, it's not a puzzle game, is it? I still need to play this. I always wanted to play Gone Home because it seemed interesting to me, but every PC I ever had it on, it just wouldn't work because Unity hated my PCs. All of them. To the point where I despised Unity. Now, I have a rig that is strong enough to just brute force my way through Unity. Okay, newer than 2013, older than 2021. What first-person games have I played in that time that is not multiplayer? First-person video game. I'm kind of drawing a blank here. Portal 2 came out... No. Well, let's try and narrow down the year. Let's go. Man, I'm not good at getting the years. Let's go. Metro Exodus, I think that came out like in this time frame. Okay. Give me my hint, and it better not be the year. Amistec Games. Who? I don't know. Like Amnesia or something? Nope, that ain't it. Amistec Games. I want to say that makes them pretty indie. Where have I heard that name before, though? First-person game, made in Unity, it's single-player only. Yeah, it's definitely indie. So if we go like Hollow Knight, that'll confirm it's indie, right? Right, not platform. But it's some sort of walking simulator. Kind of like Voices of the Void. Is that what I'm getting here? Voices of the Void an option? No, it's not out yet. I don't know. Pacific Drive. Is that first person? I don't even know. That is too new. Excellent. Everything else correct, though. Not comedy, not mystery, not drama. Not shooter, not puzzle, not platform. Could be indie, adventure, simulator, and racing. Simulator. $2015 though. I'd have said The Long Drive, but I'm pretty sure that came out like more recently, right? What is an older simulator game that is first person? My Summer Car? How old is that? Oh. 2016. Okay. Cool. Great. Grand. Good to know. Who is Amistec? Yes, I see. Cool. They're literally just the My Summer Car people. Good to know. Okay, well, mystery solved, I guess. Let's move on to the actual mystery now. Mr. Tisson.
Ah, hello again, Monsieur Ward. Can I help you?
I want to discuss the confession.
Mrs. Erickson has confessed to me. Quite a gruesome plan. She is indeed a fraud. She has no magical powers. She seems to be incapable of using magic, in fact. Something that plagues her, to the point where she will perform a ritual to steal the heart and magical prowess from another ear.
What? No, it cannot be.
She is in dire need to feel magic, to have it, it seems. But also, she fears that the reason she cannot use magic is a flaw in her soul.
She's blinded, of course, by our desires. Anyone who believes in a soul would also believe that there is no eternal bliss for them after murder. Especially in a manner so foul. What's more, now you and I know our plan. Here, take my notes. Let her know that if she does this, not only it will stain her in our God's eyes for eternity, but also we'll see her hanged and raised to this oblivion she fears so much. She would be better served getting off this path now and finding more mundane solutions to finding her God's favor. I am told one can cleanse her soul with coin. My record shows she certainly coined enough of that in her time.
That's actually really funny.
As for you and me, Monsieur Ward, our business is done. Whatever reason you're really here, your identity is safe with me.
Well, thank you very much. That's very generous.
And as for this place, news of our plans has turned my stomach. I've had enough mysticism for this trip. I shall be sitting the séance out.
I see.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have notes to make in my quarters. Au revoir, monsieur.
Au revoir. Mystery solved. Mr. Dusson is no longer attending the seance. Mr. Dusson now has information he needs on Mrs. Erickson, which will also ensure she does not do something more terrible. Gauge decreased and light went out soon. Mr. Dusson decided he was no longer attending the seance. What exactly is this device monitoring? Why? Maybe I should convince another guest to avoid the event and see if this occurs again. I'm starting to suspect that anyone who attends the seance is going to die.
You guys drinking water?
Excuse me, sir.
Ah! I will, in fact, have a glug glug and a big heckin' stretchies. Thank you, Brandon. I'll get up. Oh. As I was lying in bed last night and enjoying the weather, I was thinking, oh, it almost feels like things are finally starting to cool down. Perhaps I can pull out my sweater again, turn the jumping jacks back on, you know, stuff. And then I saw the weather report for the week and I went, yes, maybe not. Actually, let's hold off on that for like another week or so. Another one.
Is this your room? Number 4? Mr. Ward?
That's me.
Yes, that's me.
That's me.
Sorry to disturb you, sir. Just delivering this parcel to your room. It was left for you at the front desk.
Oh.
By who?
No idea, sir. It was left when nobody was about to see.
Yes. Not ominous at all.
Anyway, I'll leave you to it.
What's this? A journal? With Steen's name on it. What's inside? How's it get here? No postmarks that came from the hotel itself. But from who? Regardless who sent it, I should read the thing. Sunday the 24th. She talks her arrival at the manor. Everything seemed to go smooth. Her writing is delicate and graceful, as was her signature. These 4 symbols beside the word supplies. Monday the 25th, it seems she bumped into somebody and was not pleased to see them. It looks as if she was to name them on the following page. That information is now missing. True. It seems some pages were torn out. Tuesday the 26th, the night she went missing. She speaks of feelings of dread, and she doubts she will sleep that night. Her writings become more erratic since she arrived at the manor. A sigil with dreams scrawled next to it. I saw this in my dream. Did she dream it too? What does it mean? What gravy. Where did it come from? Did we have the same dream? What does it mean? Has anyone experienced anything similar, I wonder? If I could find even 3 people with similar experiences, then I could be sure there's something there. Okay. Well, this has left me with more questions than answers. Perhaps some answers lie in her reason for being here. Maybe I can find something related to that, or otherwise useful by searching her room. But in which room was she staying? Now we have 15 minutes before breakfast. Let us save.
Ah, there you are now.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir, but do I know you?
No, I never said such. Just plainly, there you are, and you are.
You have me there, sir.
Sir, I'm no knight. I'm done enough in, and you can call me such. I'm a proud traveller protector of these lands.
Noted. I am Declan Ward. Also, not a knight.
Also not a knight.
Haha, good to meet you, lad.
I take it that you've come for the seance.
Ah, yes and no. I'm here because of the seance, but not for it. I have no urge to speak to the dead. I doubt they have much comfort to offer up.
True.
What interests me is those people who want to speak to the dead. How they intend to do it, and more, what they will be doing afterwards to clean up their mess. These rich people, they think because they force themselves on these lands they can do what they want to them? It won't stand. The land won't let it, and neither will I.
Oh, I see, I see. Well, let's have a chat, shall we? Last night I had the strangest dream. Well, let's about this first. You know which room Miss Dean was in? Oh? I'm trying to find my own room in this place. Damn mind whoever that is. Sorry, can't help you. Have you had any odd dreams since getting here? Strange dreams. Why do you say that? Don't recall the dream, but I woke this morning with both the wanting to stay and a wanting to get the hell out of this place. Sure, I'm meant to do both. I wouldn't say it's a direct match for the dreams Miss Dean and I had. It's close, but not enough. Need a weird device. I've seen a strange device kept off the side in the atrium. I haven't, I don't like it. There's bad energy off it. Whatever's measuring is part of the seance, that means I don't trust it. Alright.
I should go.
Thank you for your time.
Only do something if you want, not because you should.
I don't think that's how that works, but you know what? It's still a pretty sound philosophy. I kinda dig it. I kinda dig it. Very cool. Who else can I speak with? You think she still wants to speak with me?
Mr. Ward, surely we have nothing left to discuss?
Well... Tell me about Miss Dean's room. You know which room Miss Dean was staying in? No. I've been trying to find her for a few days. She's a slippery one. If you find her or a room, do let me know. That was about some dreams. I had such a strange dream the night I got here. I was trapped in a corridor somewhere in the manor. You experienced similar? Well, of course I have, but I would not discuss something so personal. I'm sorry. When you're as deeply attuned as I am, these things take their toll. Lady, we already know you're a fraud. wouldn't say it's a direct match for the dreams Christine and I had. Alright, how about the notes?
Mrs. Erickson, we need to talk.
We need to talk.
This had best not be about my personal affairs again. Why don't you do us both a favor, Mr. Ward, and stop interfering?
No can do.
What could you, of all people, possibly have to say to me?
Well, how about you're on the highway to hell? That could be important knowledge.
That's not a bad point. Perhaps you'll be more interested in what Mr. Toussaint has to say. Shall we go to your room then? Or would you rather discuss this in the open?
Yes, my room, sir.
My rooms.
So you've read the notes and understand your situation. Whether you face eternal damnation now is a point of debate. You assume that this is linked to this magical nullness you have. You may well be wrong. But if you do this, then you are locking yourself onto that path. And Mr. Toussaint will ensure your remaining days will not be easy. Magic or no.
He's right. I'm a damned fool. I wanted so much to be special, to have what the others have. But now you have taken that hope from me. Maybe you will have saved my soul. But even now, I think I'd pay that price for a taste of that. If he wasn't going to rob my chance to use and appreciate it, I would curse you both if I didn't know there would be no venom in my bite. But he wins. I forsake this ritual. And I forsake this seance. I have no want to see others enjoying what I will never have. I hope they see their ghost and more. So much more.
Alright, that's a success. I think, technically.
Now, I would really like to be left alone. I have a lot to think about.
Alright, Mrs. Erickson is no longer taking seance. Using Mrs. Toussaint as a safeguard, I've talked Mrs. Erickson down. And once more... Whap. I was right, the gauge decreases as people's plans for the seance change. I'm still unsure of the device's purpose. My gut says I want this as decreased as possible by the seance. If the seance has attracted the likes of Mrs. Erickson, Miss Dean may be in even more danger than I realized. I was able to make her see sense, but I doubt that's enough to spare her from eternal damnation. She's a fraud, an unrepentant sinner with no regard for the harm caused by a pursuit of power. How many desperate people has she cheated to get this far? Can she atone for what she's already done? That is, if she even realizes she needs to. Regardless, she's no longer my concern. Ta-roo. Okay. We have a brief moment. Go check out some other things. Like, for example... Given that there's a ladies' washroom here, and there's an unassigned room, I would like to think that is in... Was there anything? Not locked. Oh. A copy of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein or the Modern Prometheus. I've never heard it called the Modern Prometheus, but I kind of get it. Up to see here. Nothing of note. Hops. A bucket of coal. look underneath the bed. Oh. An old box of matches has been lost under here. Yes, well. She's here rougher than my own. I still say that could have been her room. But I suppose we'll never quite know. Off to the West Tower then, I suppose. Until our next mystery begins. Ground floor, west corridor. Basement. You know, something tells me. Door's locked. Of course. Of course. Alright, alright, alright. Then our last check is going to be Mr. Coventry's room. Oh, no, 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 no. The ladies' water closet. Surprising little to see here. Stack of towels. Stack of towels. Cleaning supplies. Is that truly it? No secret bathroom mysteries, alright. More importantly, we've not been found out. Yes, well. Hi Gab! I always have lots of fun. Hell yeah. Thank you for the lurkies. Well, I suppose we can check out the gents' room as well then. We're in a washroom for men staying in the manor. Cleaning supplies. Dowels, dowels, dowels. Taps of warm water on request. There must be a boiler of some sort on site. Okay, 9 AM. You know what that means? Breakfast in the dining room. Everyone is currently out and about. I should probably go and meet them. Nothing here. Looks relaxing. Perhaps we can take some time later. Think of the case here. Well, later. Down towels. Stack of towels. Stack of towels. Stack of towels. Okay. Well, the washroom's no mystery then. Let's head over to the dining room, shall we? Yeah. Stairs going down. Brother, you not grabbing breakfast? Alright. All for me then, I suppose.
Mr. Ward, I do hope the earlier commotion with the bird didn't disturb your rest.
Perish the thought.
There is breakfast in the dining hall from 9 a.m., located in the east corridor here.
Well, thank you very much.
And your fellow guests will be giving talks throughout the day in the drawing room, located in the west corridor.
Convenient.
Is there anything else I can help with?
Nope, we're good.
I need nothing else, thank you.
Certainly.
Certainly. There's the west corridor. There's a ballroom, library. East corridor, wash closet. Hold on. There's another communal wash closet here, which you cannot enter. Okay. All right. Let's wait to the drawing room. Lecture. Saturday, the history of Blake Manor, Marcus Blake. 3 p.m. the other crowd, Miss Callaghan. 5 p.m. of Ghost, Miss Montavani. Sunday, the Catholic Mass hosted by Father Sinnott. 3 p.m. Irish Mythology, Dr. Callaghan. 5 p.m. History of the Region, Mr. Coventry. Protestant service at 11 a.m. in the church. Lovely. We're also closed 10 minutes after the start. There's a lot to examine and take in. That's the West Tower. Mills. Okay, let's go to breakfast. And not just because I'm feeling peckish. Bust? Whom? Bust of Beatrix Blake. Atrium, dining room, stable. All this. Oh my goodness, this place is massive. And Free does owe so much, and these they're everywhere. Well, hey, the locked door over there, and like stuff going there and there and there and there and there. Bar. How lovely. Mr. Doyle?
Hello again, sir. You here for the meal?
Sure am.
Certainly, sir. Let me show you to your seat.
Hell yeah.
If you're looking for a seat, you're welcome to join us. I'm sure my companion here won't mind.
Well, thank you, Mr. Dupre.
Why not? I'm being educated on the specifics of tomorrow evening's seance, and why, apparently, it's so impressive.
No, please, tell me more.
Declan Ward, pleased to meet you both.
Allow me to introduce Mrs. Olivia Darcy, and I am Lloyd Dupre.
Would you believe that he's somewhat of an expert on all things related to death?
What are you, some kind of necromancer? Also, can I steal your key while you're
She
looking?
means I am an undertaker.
Okay. That tracks, actually. Fair enough.
More than that, evidently. We were just talking about this grand seance, and I'm trying to understand what it is that makes it so grand. All seances are used to speak to ghosts. Is that not the entire point of them?
Yes?
So, wherein lies the distinction? Surely, if Miss Mantovani has held a seance before, then she has also made a ghost talk before.
It could be Sarzak.
No, though I understand the confusion. We have gotten close to that feat, parallel to it, but direct communication has not been achieved.
Okay.
Seances are used to invite a ghost to communicate, and to provide a means for them to do so. In the most successful cases, the spirit speaks through the medium themselves.
Yes, yes, yes.
But those cases are debunked at worst and uncorroborated at best. There is no way to prove beyond doubt that the medium did not make it up.
Also true.
Now, in any records of direct sightings, and this is true of my own encounters, the ghosts cannot speak for themselves.
Yes.
Miss Montavani intends to...
Ugh!
Oh dear, I've made a right hames of this. Don't fret, nothing's broke.
Oh dear, I've made a right hames of this.
Oh, do you need help, Mrs. Joyce?
Oh no, sir, thank you. I managed to drop it. I can manage to pick it back up, I'm sure.
Yoink.
What a ruckus.
What a ruckus.
That poor woman. Anyway, where was I? Yes.
Ah, yes.
The hope is that Miss Montavani, with the right time, place, and people around her, will cut out the middleman, or middlewoman in this case, and have the spirit speak for itself.
Is that really possible?
That's crazy.
Tomorrow night, the veil between worlds will be at its thinnest, and it's especially thin here, in this part of the country.
And why is that?
Then, the hotel. It's not without its storied history. Plenty of uncrossed souls in these walls. That, of course, is where the danger lies.
Danger?
Spirits aren't to be trifled with. That gets forgotten sometimes.
I should ask about.
Do you think he'll be in danger attending the seance?
I am putting my trust in Miss Montavani. I don't believe she'll lead us wrong. We'll be fine, I think. So long as no one disturbs her workings.
Mm-hmm. Perhaps I'll stand farther back from the proceedings than I initially planned. But I don't think I'm done with my questions, Mr. Dupre. I want to know more about your practice.
What, gravekeeping? Okay.
After breakfast, would you join me for some air out front?
It would be my pleasure.
But I could have sworn I'd left my key here. Maybe I dropped it. I'm sorry, Mr. Dupre. We will have to postpone that conversation. Once we're finished here, I'll need to go to reception and ask whether anyone has turned in my key.
So true, Rocket Fuel. How you doing?
Of course, madam. I'll be in the courtyard, should you find time to join me.
Well, we're going to be investigating your room, teehee. You doing good? Heck yeah. Olivia Darcy. I'm just going to slip into her private residence and investigate what she's got. Her room is over there, southeast corridor. Okay. What are you hiding? What secrets have you hidden away from us? Also, those 4 closets which we're trying to open up, as well as check out the east tower. Locked. Oh yeah, of course. Outside of that. What lies in the East Tower? Anything? Anything at all? Any secrets? Why are you skew? Painting's off balance. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it, Felix! Oh my god. Fine, don't fix it. If I care. Percival Blake, the fourth Marcus of Doom. Tomboy milk, tomboy poke, get it all straight from the tap, just sit on my lap, rub me twice, watch the milk shoot out thrice. Oh my goodness. That's value. Notch. This is a door. What's this? Another pattern like in the dream? This one looks like the pattern where the door to room 15 should be. Fascinating. Starfare is locked off. No. Okay, we need to check out room 15. Remember that. Room 15. Whichever one that may be. 13, 14, 16, 15. Anybody watching? The door to room 15 appears to be missing. Markings on the wall look similar to those of my dream, but without a pattern. But this pattern I've seen completed somewhere. Yes, yes. All the connections. Ah. Go. So this is probably Miss Dean's room. Any chance I can just yeah, exactly. Fucked it. Damn it, lost it. I used to know how to do this. Okay, there we go. There's a door hidden behind this wall. Am I still dreaming? Whatever black magic calls us, somebody went through a lot of trouble to mask Miss Dean's room. Well, we found her room, but before we go in there, we need to go into Mrs. Darcy's room. Which is this one, yes? Listen. Okay, nothing. Let us enter. And start investigating. The sort of clothing. In clothing. Okay. I did hear that. It's very interesting. They like put on fucking Enigma, release Requiem, and then remove Enigma. It's very interesting. Some dress clothes, nothing important. Her shoes seem to be of a medium size. There's all of clothing. Clothes for rent, none of it's dress clothes, nothing important. Okay, close that then. A book. A book on spiritualism. The information within seems targeted to the inexperienced. Doesn't look like it's been holding anything other than water. Yeah, no, Capcom has, like, I read that as well. Basically, like, 50% of Capcom sales have been from PC recently. And they want to apply some of the optimizations they've made in Monster Hunter Wilds, because it is all in the RE engine, the Reach for the Moon engine. And they want to apply that to other games on the engine. They may have realized that the better they optimize their games, the more people want to play their games, and the more people are capable of playing their games. Hey, person. Oh. Miss Darcy's schedule for the weekend. I've noted her movements, my timetable. Very handy. True, it does have the Enigma DRM, doesn't it? That was such a weird choice. Those blasted dreams of home. I don't want to go home. Not also what happened. I want a new life. Whose page slipped in here? Yeah, that tracks. When I first played Dragon's Dogma, it was on... He knows what day it is. How? How? How does he know? Goodness. I played Dragon's Dogma on the PS3, and the frame rate was Dogma balls bad. It was like 10 FPS. Like, this isn't playable. And I think I got it on PC at some point, and I just never played it. Rabbit, Dragon... I have Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen on PC. Never played it. Medical code UO33, whatever that means. It means she's a werewolf! Probably. I don't know. A vanity box. Notes she's making about the event, they seem less academic in nature and more for work of fiction. A Protestant cross. Notes of Damascuro. Someone else would know better. Rather racy letters to Mrs. Darcy's husband. But they don't seem to be written by Mrs. Darcy herself. They date back as far as August last year. Does that writing look familiar? Are there any similarities between the letters? Yes, the E. And the way the Y is drawn. And I suppose this E... No, not the E. The M? That counts? Oh, the A. Right, it's not an M. Oh, no, I was right about the E. Handwriting matches. It seems Miss Dean is the author of these letters to Mr. Darcy. So, Miss Darcy is a connection to Miss Dean. One with an inbuilt motive. Sup, Nords? Actually, they're Celtic. Hey, guy. No. You can open the stool? Hello. Poison? Poison. Cusco's poison. Poison meant for Cusco. Autothallium. Yeah, I think they put it in like a they back installed Enigma and a bunch of stuff. A book that's clearly been handled with care. Information on the Medic Order of the Golden Dawn seems rather rudimentary reading for fully fledged men. The Hogged. Lamau. Like, more and more an RE5 remake in the future is looking likely, especially with them bringing back Tricell. Even if it is just like a side mention. novels if you bookmark partway through. But also I feel like they want to like actually achieve the vision they had for RE6. It was like playing through RE6, it felt like they wanted to make a better version of RE5 and ended up succeeding in some elements. I will still say that the RE6 Mercs is the best co-op Mercs mode. But that's just because like it tickles my particular pick. Book I've read many times. But I think we might be done in here. There's the vanity box again as well. Don't want anybody to know we've been in here. Alright, alright. So, we know this fine lady has a motive for getting rid of Miss D. Which is that she's been flirting with her husband. That is unfathomable. Can't hear anything. Let us enter. There's a key in the lock. Master key of this corridor. But why was it left here? Can I just go into anyone's room I feel like then? Cool. Alright. This is almost definitely Miss Dean's room. Halt. First, I'm going to turn in that key. To the lobby. That's her, right? Mr. Varley?
May I be of service?
Yes. The, do I talk about the doorway? Sure. Not room 15, it's missing? I'm missing door. Ah, you mean the rumors. Yes, it's long been said that Percival Blake walled up a scullery girl after she refused his advances. And the same with her fiancé, who came looking for her. Percival Blake was documented as a jealous and bitterly angry man, so it is possible. But in the 100 plus years since his passing, no hidden rooms or walled up bodies have been found. Certainly it predates the manor becoming a hotel, so I suspect it was not our room 15. Of course, the missing bodies were not found anywhere else either, so nothing can be entirely ruled out. Likely they fled here for a better life in the, at that time, newly discovered America. There's more information on this and other topics in the library. Okay, can I hand in the key? Which room was Dean assigned to when she was staying here? She was in room... It seems I would need to check my records. She had a southern view. I recall her complaining about the noise as new guests arrived. Though why that matters now that she is gone is beyond me. Fair enough.
I need nothing else.
Certainly.
Research stuff in the library, I see. Mrs. Darcy. Intricate brooch representing something unless dainty and one would expect such a lady to wear. She does not seem impressed with something. The event, the attendees, or me, perhaps. Evidence of a ring worn for a long time and since...
Mr. Ward, you've come back to me.
Something like that. Do I really want to talk about the stuff I found in the room? You know what? Sure. Your stories. Has anyone ever been poisoned? Of course. I've used them all. Arsenic, cyanide, strychnine. Oh, but my real favorite is thallium. It's tasteless and odorless, you see, so it's very believable. Victim got ingested without knowing. And as it's a relatively new substance, the reader can believe it when a doctor misdiagnoses it as severe gastroenteritis. Hey, I found your key. No, I'm not giving it back. Okay. What about the letters? You have reason to believe your husband was writing to someone he shouldn't have been before his death. Oh, do I? My Cecil was quite the wordsmith. It was what had me fall for him in the first place. Now, if only he had the decency to save those love letters for me.
That was all.
Okay.
Good day, Mrs. Darcy.
Good day, Miss.
Well, I should probably try and convince her to...
Mr. Ward.
Or talk about the seance, huh? What do you make that strange contraption in the atrium? That garish green tube? You can tell this place lacks a woman's touch. What's with the brooch? Interesting brooch you have there. Yes, well, it's actually very important. I'll tell you, but it's a secret. One of those hush-hush secret society things, see? Go too close to the next hour to do this. Dang it.
That was all. Good day, Mrs. Darcy.
Good day, Mr. Ward.
Like, I believe at 11 there was a thing. Bang. There's only 10 now. Oh, let's check the timetable. Yes, at 11.
Mr. Ward.
Let's keep chatting. How about the Hermetic Order? What can you tell me about the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn? Oh, well, Mr. Ward, I'm not sure to say anything at all. I wouldn't want to betray their trust in me, you understand. Okay. What about the Grand Seance? Will the seance be successful? I would hope so. It's a long way to come for a failure. But I'm sure all these experts... How hard can it be? I'm still struggling to understand the significance between asking a medium to tell me a ghost's name and asking the ghost itself. It's all the same to me as long as the ghost leaves afterwards. That's the part I'm interested in. Never used an affair or infidelity as a plot point in a book. You know, if you just read my books... Yes, I did once. A woman's husband cheated on her, and their reconciliation night was his alibi for a murder. In hindsight, I don't think I did justice how devastating it can be. If I were to revisit the story now, he would need another alibi. You had a strange dream? I had the most peculiar dreams since coming here. Really, please do tell me more about your half-remembered slumbers. Honestly, Mr. Ward, there's so many real and tangible things happening here, and you want to discuss dreams? Ugh, fine. How about the medical certificate? You weren't giving you any expertise in medical documentation. Oh, goodness, no. The odd time I would need to include something like that's off the library for me. Or I might pass to my cousin, who has himself become a doctor. Alright.
That was all. Good day, Mrs. Darcy.
Good day, Mr. Ward.
Good day. Well. There's some more people to talk to, but I'd rather rifle through that room. But we have a key for the entire southern corridor, no? Think Mr. O'Meara's home? Yeah. Yeah, we can go to any of these now. No. Open up. Yes, currently it is Invasion of Privacy Simulator, and I love it. However, it is time for the ads once more, so let us grab... Oh, out of game doll, so I guess it's back to Rule 34 doll. And we'll do our daily. Start the game. Daily challenge. Rin from Tuhu. Or Dark Cacao Cookie from Cookie Run Kingdom. I want to go with Rin. I don't know how big Cookie Run Kingdom. Okay. Not that big. Gotcha. All of Pokemon or all of My Little Pony, if it includes the Pokemon, this should be like in the hundreds of thousands, right? Yep. Though, that also tracks for My Little Pony. Gloria from Pokemon or Ilari from Overwatch. Gloria's been around for much longer, right? Yes. Wanderer from Genshin Impact or Fiora Lawrence from League of Legends. I want to say she's a newer character because I don't recognize the names. Let's go with Wanderer. Nope. Okay. Lanolin the Sheep from the Hedgehog games. Or Choji from Naruto. Lanolin? Yeah. She cute. Amphibia, which is an animated series, or Haunter. I'm gonna go with Haunter. Never mind. Never heard of Amphibia. Apparently it's big. But there's Funky. He's dead. So he ain't having any. Victini from Pokemon or all of DuckTales? Please don't let it be DuckTales. It is. Okay, cool. Just making sure. Dr. Ratio or Kafka? Both from the Star Rails. Gotta be Kafka. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Commander Shepard. We'll bang, okay? Yeah, back to the Rule 34 doll. Hey, LaFawn. Got 2 wrong. Ugh. Ugh. Alright, back to the main mode. Typhlosion or Princess Jasmine? Jasmine? No. Close, though. Doga or all of King of Fighters? All of King of Fighters. All of King of Fighters. King of Fighters Dawn, still King of Fighters. Dawn or Lisa from Genshin Impact? Dawn. Not as close as I thought it would be. Lisa versus Twilight Sparkle, Twilight Sparkle. Yup. Twilight Sparkle or Kefla? It's still Twilight Sparkle. Kefla or all of Tekken? All of Tekken. Right? So we go until we bust. All of Tekken or Yamato from One Piece? Still Tekken? Yes, that is closer than I thought it would be, though. Yamato or Leafeon? Yamato. Leafeon or Beerus? Leafeon. That is way more than I thought it would be. Okay. Beerus versus Queen Chrysalis, MLP buff, right? Yarp. Pony or Nami from One Piece? Nami. Yerp. Nami or Monica? Nami. Not even close. Right? It's because Yamato is such a good character. That would be funny, Pig Knight. Monica or Yoko? I mean, she's the legend, right? No? Okay. The people of this day don't know Gurren Lagann anymore. What the hey? Alright, we got to 12. Pop, back to the game. So true. Alright, Invasion of Privacy, yippee! Not noteworthy, not noteworthy. Not noteworthy, thank you. Not noteworthy and not noteworthy. Go. There, a letter! From Cathalomira's mother, checking in on him. Cathal, a story. When the seance of yours is done, do you come home? Your sister wants to see you before her wedding. Do me good to see you too. It's been too long since the last visit, though it may not seem long to you. I worry for you, dear boy. Your peers are starting to talk. Angels might have chosen you, but have regard for your earthly self. That is who I know as my son, remember. Catholic Bible. Sections are called out and notations made around anything it references. Angel. Okay. Ah, journal. I woke in the bath, almost too weak to get out. I cut too deeply. I can't go on like this. There are only so many near misses one can survive. What a glimpse, though, just before I passed out. A pale and glowing shape. Out of reach again the moment I knew it to be there. Oh, I'm sorry. Has Bro been, like, putting himself in near-death situations to see the angels? That's crazy. Saturday, 7 PM, changing rooms. McLeod. Why does she want to meet? At least in private. Hopefully she'll be having some fun. Good God, I hope everyone comes to senses soon. I'm so bored without her. Thanks to Miss Hisham's jaws, I've everything I need now to trap it, apart from its bloody name. But soon I'll have it. It won't escape me again. Bro's trying to put an angel in a jar, but needs to learn its name. I have an awful notion to open one of these jars. Sheer curiosity. Best not. The year John Dee was given the Enochian language, entrusted with the ability to truly speak with angels. If he and I are special, and is of the same sort, then it's only a matter of translating the language. A horrific sketch of a biblically accurate angel. Mutation note said had it, just for a moment and then gone again, but I'll try again. Have it back. Okay, this crazy Padre wants to catch an angel in a jar. Very good. Nice stationery. Laudanum. Or painkillers. So, combination of this, I wonder, is it 1583? Well, soul jars. Jars labeled soul jars. They have odd symbols on them and some sort of fluid inside. It seems that in the past he's used something called Enochian magic to commune with something he believes to be an angel. His notes and tools here seem to be part of the rituals he's used to that end, though he has also employed near-death experiences and other unwise methods to talk with this entity. I see ritual markings here with trapping circle and now if only I could summon it written next to them. Yeah, alright, dude. Shoes. Gaiden stands with quite distinct. Sketches. Sketch says something make my stomach turn, which has been labeled my angel. Yep. Alright. You say so, dude. Now, something's room is Quinn's room as well. While we're here. There's much we can learn from their rooms, thankfully. Why stop and listen? If they're in here, they're in here. Oh, they're actually in here.
It's a shame no one ever told you that you're an abysmal sneak, sir.
Thank you.
Miss Quinn.
Oh, spare me the theatrics. Let's go see the manager, shall we?
Well, good thing I just saved. Duh. You failed. You were evicted from Blake Manor. 2 of the people in the manor survived. There were 35 hours of the seance. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I did also autosave right before that. That's nice. Someone on the other side. Alright. Well, room 15 it is then. Hidden by a sigil, now revealed again. Now, what secrets can we glean? It's a very cool, like, investigative game. It's like this dark gothic horror. It's like Ireland in the well, the start of the 1900s, like 1897, I think? Procurada. A wanted poster for Miss Barbosa. It looks as though she's wanted for arson in her homeland. She set fire to some prisoner cartels here. Arson. Did not realize just how dangerous Miss Barbosa was. Dangerous or foolish? With fire, there's not much difference. Oh, yeah. Like, I played the demo for this last year, and I was like, this is really cool. How did Miss Dean get her hands on this anyway? What's the nightstand? Nada. Been clean since his last use. What's this? Looks like some sort of figure made from sticks and twine. Is that horsehair? Why would this be here? The mystery continues to deepen. Nothing to see here, nothing to see there. Loose floorboard. Nothing of interest here. Nothing in the bed. Under the bed, though, a bottle of turpentine. What's that doing here? Oh. Scuff marks on the bed's legs. It looks as been recently moved. And of course, there's something painted under there, but I can't make it out. It's the sigil! What we saw in our dreams. What's this? What kind of markings painted on the floor? I've seen this before. The symbols in my dream, on the stone at the end. Though it is deformed here, a new shape seems to have been left by the deformation. Puzzle! We love puzzle. I see.
That sigil. It unlocks some kind of memory.
Craziness.
Somebody painted this sigil under the bed on the night Miss Dean went missing. The same one from my dream. When they came back to remove it, they couldn't, and they magically sealed the room to cover their tracks.
Yes. That tracks. Quite literally.
I have a hazy understanding of the sigil's intent somehow. It draws attention to the person above it, though attention of what I do not know.
What I'm hearing is we should go check underneath our own bed to see if the sigil's there as well.
It brings them back to the dream, maybe. I'm unclear. It's as if I have memory that is not quite my own.
That's kind of cool. And of course the floorboards, which I nearly forgot about. There's loose floorboards here. There's something underneath it. It's a note. Start in the garden in autumn. Walk east to the junction, then north for 3. Turn west, walk for 2 junctions, then south for 1. Kept behind the cornerstone, which is seen when you face the stairs. Something else here, too. Piece of paper stained with... what exactly? What in God's name brought Miss Dean here in the first place? Yes. Another pattern. What on earth was the draw this time? Okay. Interesting. Where did my mouse go? Mouse? Hello? Like, some of these can only go in one direction for some reason. Bruh. Like, for some reason it keeps getting stuck whenever I go there. Let me try from the other side. No, but it has the same issue. Stop getting stuck. I want to go back. I want to go back. Okay. I don't know whether it's intentional design or something isn't quite working, but that is annoying and I just don't want to deal with it now. Just straight up.
Oh, well. Hello there. I don't believe... Hold on. Isn't that... Yes, that's Evelyn. Miss Dean's room.
Yes?
It is, isn't it? I'd forgotten, but I'm sure of it now. What were you doing in there?
Just tell the truth. Why not?
I'm looking into where Miss Dean has gone. Someone has reason to believe she's gone missing.
She's gone? I thought I hadn't seen her. But I suppose I was hoping I'd just missed her. I mean, I saw her late on Tuesday night. I didn't speak to her, but she didn't seem to be herself.
Yes, I see.
She looked like she might have spent some significant time at the bar. She went towards the East Tower behind you. I considered following her to see if she was all right, but... Well, even drunk, she was faster than me with this blasted stick. Anyway, I'm not one to go chasing a woman, so...
Fair.
But if you believe something to have happened to her then, well... As I mentioned, she was out of it when I saw her. I'd say she was at the bar, and that is likely true. But she may well have been there getting something from the barman. The porter, Doyle.
Yeah? I wasn't gonna say it that blatantly, but...
He's a bit of a user, and Evelyn always finds those. Anyone with a supply can share a supply. Maybe you can learn something from him?
I see.
Well,
Opium.
This is good information to have. Thank you. This will help.
Thank you. That'll come in handy.
I hope it does. Evelyn's a terror in her own right, but she doesn't deserve anything to happen to her.
Alright, well, thank you. I guess I could have been, Dean was wandering the rounds of the days just prior to her disappearance. What does it all mean? Miss Dean's bedroom hypothesis, eh? Okay. Well, we know which one's Miss Dean's now, so let's, where's that thing? There it is. Miss Dean was seen wandering the southeast corridor in a daze caused by the sigil under her bed, perhaps, actually.
It seems Miss Dean was wandering the halls in a magical stupor.
Yeah, magical stupor, exactly. Not alcohol or anything like
Brought
that.
on by the markings painted under her bed. What does this tell me about the culprit?
They used the magic.
It seems as if the culprit knows how to use magic to achieve their ends, whatever those may be. I have picked up another fact about the culprit.
Indeed. We know that they are literate, and we know that they can use magic. That is already 2 people removed from the list. It can't be the druid, because he's illiterate. And it can't be Miss No Magic, because she has no magic.
I wonder if there's anyone I could eliminate as a result. And if not, what investigating can I do to allow me to learn some useful facts about the suspects?
The prime suspect right now is the one who knows that her husband was cheating with Miss Dean. The culprit, eh? Now investigate Mr. called the culprit. All these eliminated investigation limits are not permanent. Good. So, currently, we can eliminate Mr. O'Finn. You are not the culprit because you cannot write in ink. And we also know that it can't be Mr. Erickson. They cannot use magic. You have a hunch this person isn't the culprit. True. Okay. Next up, we should see... Is Miss Quinn still in her room? Yes. Okay. We're not investigating that then. Instead, we can go and investigate unassigned room 07. Also my room. And also room 02. Those are rooms we can investigate. Good gravy, Father Senate is a massive room. But okay. Moving. Moving. Room was unoccupied. It was not the room Miss Dean stated. However, I would like to investigate it anyway. Because there's stuff under the bed, it seems. Such as this key. For the entire northeast corridor. How convenient. Been a while since the bed was moved. All that dust. One of the floorboards coming up here, but it's still secure. How curious. What if we move the bed? Sheets are messy and the bed hastily made. The housekeepers did not do. Well, you know what? I'm not complaining. I got another master key. So, we got some more stuff we can go investigate. Odd scraps of paper. Enough that I can make out the message. Meet me in room 7 after your bar shift and steal us some wine. Curious. Old ashes and, of course, the spider web. This place has been dusted for a while. Not sure this is Miss Dean's room. Correct. Well-thumbed copy of the Bible. Nothing of note there. A standard vanity mirror. Yes, well. It's a shame I can't do anything about the floorboard. But oh well. Now we have access to a bunch of stuff. Yes. Namely, all of these rooms, including, most importantly, Father Sinnott's room, which is quite large. Falling the Dead, risen by Miss Mantivone. Nothing interesting happened. Excellent. That Stone Angel statue, our favorite. There's someone on the side. Ugh. I can't help but wonder if I'm actually gonna go in. I'm gonna go in and have a squeeze. I'm curious.
My child, this is unacceptable. Please leave at once.
Ah.
I'll let the manager deal with you. I have much more important things to be doing.
I was kinda hoping for something a little different. What that something different is, dunno. However, we've been evicted. Load game. That's fine. Then there's all these closets that I can't go into, which is fine as well, I guess. Meow. Miss Hisham's room's up next, I suppose. Miss Hisham is home, so perhaps not. Mr. Dupree? He's in the courtyard, isn't he? Yeah. Yeah, he is. Exchange between Miss Mantovani and Mr. Dupree, arranging meeting this weekend to discuss funeral rites. Meeting scheduled 6 p.m. in the drawing room after Miss Mantovani's talk, which is 5 p.m. Perhaps I could listen in. Local newspaper. One of the articles a gutting piece on Jonathan Blake. This gathering and the outsiders will surely attract to the region. These drawings, they look like Evelyn Dean. Interesting. Mr. Dupree's travel papers from the United States. Okay. That's why he looks like a southerner. And acts like one, and sounds like one. You know what I mean. He gives the impression of being from the South. What's this, lottery ticket? Luggage ticket for Bay 46. Symbol scroll on the back, a sigil, like the ones from my dream. Okay. Perhaps I should speak with him about the, thing. The sigil. Oh? Mr. Dupree's schedule for the weekend. Doink. It's so nice of all of them to, like, have their schedules written down for me to, like, steal. Oh. A beautiful statuette seems to represent death in some way or another. The words Maman Brigitte are engraved in delicate lettering on her necklace. Oh. Oh, how is this possible? It's uncanny. Evelyn Dean is a spitting image of my dearly departed friend. I thought her a ghost at first. It cannot be a coincidence us meeting here like this. Oh yeah. Hands down. Absolutely, Queenie. I'm being asked, no, compelled to act upon this message. It's cannot be allowed to happen. I'll write of it no more. I cannot dwell, cannot feed the urge. The urge? What is happening to you, Mr. Dupree? Night after night I see this, but why? Another person experienced the same dreams as Dean and I. Can I find 2 more? That's the same image from my dream. Okay, we found another person who's seen the image. That's huge. Urn? New urn filled with ashes. Mr. Dupree must have lost somebody recently. Irish mythology! A book on Irish mythology is a note on the inside cover. To the devil on my shoulder, I hope you enjoy this book. Thank you for wanting to read it and for seeing me truly. Always. Your best friend, Elle. Fascinating. Books about Maman Brigitte the Lower, a god in the voodoo religion of life and death. The chapters which discuss her connection to the Irish saint Bridget are dog-eared and annotated. Okay. I think we're done here then. Next up, Dr. Callaghan. Are you home? Dr. Callaghan is home. Miss Callaghan. Dang it. Ugh. Can't believe everybody's like loafing around. What the heck? We need you to be out of your rooms, not in them. Can't investigate when you're home. Why are you outside of my room?
Oh, please.
Oh, that's her room. Okay.
You think this is the first time I have had scripture nailed to my door?
And Leviticus 20:27?
This is not even original.
I think I know did this. I will have to talk with her.
But for now, I need a moment to sit.
Okay. Who could she be talking about? What does that Bible verse mean? Clearly, someone in this hotel's had bad blood with Miss Mantovani. Thinks it's a woman. Could it even be Miss Dean? That knife. Something tells me I'm not likely to stop at threats. Ah, I'm right next to Miss Mantovani. I see. Let's go back to my room. I want to look under my bed. Seems clean. Okay. No, I ain't got no sigil. And next we're going here, because there's still this room too. Which may hold more secret. Coming inside? Good. Some floorboards under here have been replaced, but it does not look like fresh one. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Under the bed. What the heck? Child's blocks is under the bed. A book of spooky stories for children. The pages on vampires are folded in. Alright. Well. Somebody seems to have gotten called away in the middle of cleaning his fireplace. They left nothing of note in there. Oh. This bed warmer hasn't been used in some time. Bed warm? What, do they stick it like in the fire and then put it under the bed or something? Fascinating. Book. Book of Ghost Tales. I don't see an author listed. This is not Miss Dean's room. No, no it is not. I could have told you that though. Okay, no secret key. No, nothing else hidden away. Okay. Then I guess the rest of our investigations must take place inside of people's rooms. Or the library. Access included area for a game of chess. That. How lovely. I really want to play more RE9 again already. It's such a fun game. We've checked out all the unassigned rooms, so basically all that remains then is the ground floor. The courtyard, I suppose. We can go to the stable now. And the basement, but we don't have access to the basement yet. So I think let us go to the courtyard. Let us away. Oh, let us speak to Miss Barbosa. What do you know about her? Typical cat behavior. Hand-me-down Irish keepsake, an old brooch in an Irish style, the image on it old oak tree. Foreign fashion mixed with local, either in an attempt to blend in or grow out of practicality. She's wearing local fashion along with what I assume her usual clothes. I see.
Hey!
She strikes me as a, what is the politically correct term? Romanian nomad.
Don't sneak up on people like that.
Which, considering the variety of, like, spiritualists we've had so far, that wouldn't far off.
If you're the porter with my telegram, sure. But no, just some guy getting too close. Who are you anyway?
Sorry to alarm you, miss. I'm Declan Ward. I'm a late arrival.
Oh, the guy Quinn called out this morning. That must have felt good, yes?
Yeah.
I am Inês Barbosa.
Okay.
This place is boring and cold. But the boat over from Brazil was worse. So I won't complain.
Brazil? Okay. Well, I don't know, poop. And let's ask about the wanted poster. I found this. What you might want to see what it before anyone else sees it. How'd you get this? Did you break into Dean's room? Doesn't matter. Just take it and dispose of it before anyone else sees it. Is this the right thing to do? That'll be fine. Right, of course. She told me she had it. Tried to make use of it over me. Must have seen the fire in my eyes, because she left me and has avoided me since. It's a foolish keepsake. Was an idiot to take it. I was captured. Taken by the man who killed my mother. That. There's some more. Hole's that? Saliva going down the wrong hole. Hole. I do not know his plans for me, and I had no intention in finding out. And so I started a fire. I'd rather have died in a blaze and let him choose my fate. But maybe my mother was watching over me because of the way the fire went. I was able to escape instead. My captain and his crew were not so lucky. Good for them. I had no plan. I was lost. By the time I got to Rio, my face was on posters. Maybe not all of his people burned. Shame. That is when I decided it was time to leave Brazil. I go to the port a few hours later. There were posters there too. I took one before I left. A souvenir. A stupid, dangerous souvenir. I hope it was a one-time thing. The fire? Sim, it was just that one time. Good. I'll probably keep it that way. Otherwise I'll bring him myself. Understood? Understood. Okay. So we've learned something new. Tell me, have you had any strange dreams while you were here? You experienced any strange dreams coming here? There's the one dreams is coming here, which is odd enough itself, yes? I walk the halls of this place. Well, not these halls. They look similar, but longer, taller. I try to find a way out, a way home, I think, even though I myself will not return to Brazil. There are doors, blocking the corridor itself. I had to move. Something like light to unlock them, I think. I do not understand that part. Eventually I'm at the seance and can go no further. You mean something like that? That's fairly similar. It's missing the symbol, though. I can personally experience not just odd dreams, specifically variations of the same dream. One more to confirm my theory.
I have to be off.
Oh, if you see that lazy porter, tell him I want my telegram.
Roger, roger. Retrieve the telegram. Oh? Hold up. What do we have here? It seems somebody lost his transcription. It's addressed to Miss Barbosa. It looks like she was asking for any state records about her father. It replies says there's no information available. That. Phoebe says no. Hee. I still don't understand us. Telegram. Let's go and give this Miss Barbosa a sit. Perhaps as means of apology. More questions? No, just your telegram. Let's go to my telegraph room. Is waiting for you. Thought I'd bring it to you. You don't read it, I hope. See? Damn it. Everything alright? Fine, it's fine. My time in Brazil had come to an end. What does one do in that case? Well, my father's from here, so it made sense to come this way. In truth, I don't care much for your ghost stories. We have plenty back home. But this hotel, it has a lot of records to this area, so I come. This event suits me. If they came here alone, I'd be the main attraction, yes? Now I'm just one more who plays drums in the carnival. There's so many. Nobody pays attention. I'm researching everything I can about the area. Census data, birth records, immigration records. The people have badly kept records. My room is full of his stuff, but can I find a thing on him? Ah, it's a foolish thing, I know. Only his first name's Shay, and when he left this country in 1864, like so many others. Okay.
I have to be off.
Sure.
Sure. Well, after I learned something. Let's go outside for a whopping 3 minutes. I can always climb back into the manager's office if I need to. That is something. This is open now, right? Yes, welcome to the stable. Ah, and a basement access, which is probably closed. Yep, that's locked. There's some supplies. If we use our time wisely, it is a resource after all. Hidden. No, nothing for my detective mode. So be it. What do we have here? We have the horse. We have another St. Bridget's Cross, the water trowel. Trowel. A safe. Customer supplies expected to deliver on Sunday at 9 AM. Another person noted taking them a few hours to move it on to the basement. Okay. On Sunday, we can slip into the basement. Screwdriver. That could be useful. Might be some gaining access to an air's hotel. Would it come to that? Lovely carriage. Okay, let's introduce ourselves to this fella. Mr. Hunter. We observe the scent of oats and sugar. But he's got treats for the horses in his pockets. Outdoor working clothes, sturdy working clothes, and well worn in. I spend a lot of time outside. His fine blue scarf seems at odds with the rest of his attire. Can I pet the horse?
There you are, love. Good girl.
10 out of 10 game. You can't pet the dog, but you can pet the horse. The history of Blake Manor will now be discussed in the drawing room. I would rather like to attend that. I do like this game's art style as well. The drawing room.
Welcome, all of you, to my home. I am Jonathan Blake, the Marquess of Doon, Lord of this manor, and all the land that can be seen from it. I've been asked to speak with you about the house and its history, which dates back to 1652.
1652. Hey, why listen?
My ancestor, Edward Blake, was granted this land in the winter of 1651. The following summer, work began on the castle that, in turn, became this manor. The building has been expanded many times over since then, and you would be hard-pressed to tell the original building and the additions apart. But the main compound is roughly expanded to 5 times its original size. This is not counting the basement, which was added in the late 1700s.
Yes.
Of course, the Great Famine was hard on much of Ireland, and we were no exception. Those were hard years on the land and our family. My father sold much of the estate and made some daring investments across Europe. They did not pay off.
Unlucky.
And so, when I was of age and title, I turned the manor into a hotel. What remains of the land is still farmed or forested, of course. You, sir, a question.
Thank you, Marquess. Not to turn things gruesome, but is it true what they say about the walled-up rooms?
Nope, not true at all. I've unwalled them, so not true anymore.
Spending too much time digging around in our library, eh, Mr. Scarrett? Certainly, it is rumored that Percival Blake bricked away 2 young lovers for angering him. Set across from one another so they could hear each other's final days. That said, no such chambers were found, nor records of work being done that matched the timing. It is true that a young couple did indeed vanish with no record, but that wasn't uncommon for that era.
True.
Over the years, some staff, and yes, even guests, have reported hearing sobs from a young woman in the east of the manor. But given the lack of evidence, these are likely flights of fancy. As such, we continue to display a portrait of Percival Blake. That said, I did have it moved from the main halls on the staff's request. Now it is in one of the towers, though I can't recall which.
That's so dirty. I swear I cleaned them like this week. Oh well. Oh well.
Thank you, Marquis. Any more tragic deaths to share?
All death is tragic, Mrs. Darcy.
True.
I'm not sure this place has any more tragedy than any other family in this land.
Then why all the ghost stories? I don't think we all gathered here for no reason.
That's perhaps a better question for Miss Mantovani. No more questions? Okay, let us conclude then. Thank you all for your time. I shall take my leave. But I hope you enjoy the rest of your stay here at Blake Manor.
Alrighty then. There's much to examine and discuss and all such things here. However, saved again. We have reached the 4-hour mark. And though my headache is better, it isn't completely gone. So even though I am enjoying myself and I would have liked to go a little bit further, I have done my due diligence and I am now going to take care of myself. Will we come back to this game next week? Who knows? I'm gonna keep it installed for now though, keep it on the back burner, because I do like me a good mystery. I love me a good mystery. For now though, whomp. Alrighty. Let's go see who we can go and annoy. Sorry, I want to open up my own Twitch profile, right? So I can see like who I'm gonna go raid out. And whichever, whatever, whatnot, and such. And I also see, purely coincidentally, following an investigation by VGHF Yuki and WebCapio have suspended DMCA takedowns for Cookie's Bustle on behalf of Graceware. Cookie has been freed. Cookie's Bustle is now free. We love it. We love to see it. We love to hear it. Excellent. Okay. AI-generated artwork officially ineligible for copyright protection in the US. Excellent. Has to have a human creator in order to be eligible. Love it. Love to hear it. Alright. Whomst are we rating? Bam, bam. Wow. Bam, bam. I have not raided this rabbit in a while. Let's go with that. I think that's the simplest way to go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining me today. We will be back again tomorrow. Same fish time, same fish channel. But if I don't see you all again, have yourselves a good afternoon, a good evening, and a good night. Bye-bye.